And we are live. Hello, this is Zachary from Zachary 3D Prints. Welcome to the Friday evening live stream. So if you are new here, welcome. And yeah, let's see how this evening is going to be. I also have some tweets going on, some DMs in the meantime. So feel free to also, hey, non-fam, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Hello, how you doing, sir? So, yeah, how's everybody doing? As you can see, I have a second laptop next to me. I've got my Conquer machine next to me, or on the back side of me. As you know, I'm working very hard to get this machine working because, you know, a Delta 3D printer is a different kind of ball game. If you are used to a Cartesian 3D printer, it's quite obvious. You learn how to deal with it. I myself had also the same kind of experience. And a Core XY 3D printer, a Delta 3D printer, that are brand new things for me. So there are things that I don't know or do not know at this moment, but I'm learning. And from the things I learn, I want to share with other people as well. Hello, Peter, ja. Peter, ja. As in Dutch, ja. So thanks for hanging out, everybody who just joined in. This is Zachary from Zachary 3D Prints. As you guessed, this YouTube channel is about 3D printing. And since of today, I also do TikTok. Now everybody felt silence. Oh, what? You're doing TikTok as well? Yes. Sometimes with my mobile phone, I make some short clips. Dutch and family, welcome that you are here. Spotlight. This is my brother-in-law who also joined in the live stream. So welcome. Maybe see you on Sunday. Who knows? So I made one video, one short, well, time-lapse video of removing the support material from the Tifa statue. And that there I have 4 or 5 different live stream time-lapse on my phone, and that I posted in a little complication. I put that on TikTok. Also, another one that I also had there, I thought, well, just see how that is going to work out, right? So in the meantime, I'm going to work during the live stream also on my Delta printer. As you know, there are some issues with it. A normal Cartesian style 3D printer, you get some, this is also for the Delta printer, you get some nice print results like this one printed on the, this is John McClane from Die Hard. He is printed on the Prusa Mini, and this is patch G. This is the first roll of filament that I bought 1 year ago, and I tried it on my Ender 3. That was my 3D printer that I used for a very long time. I did some PTEG printing, I did some EBS printing, but get some decent prints with Pagi on a, yeah, I don't want to say normal 3D printer. It's a low budget 3D printer. And I know that there are people getting some awesome prints with Pagi out of their Ender 3, Ender 3 Pro, or different other 3D printers. However, for me, it was not my experience. It was not working as I wanted. And because of Loyal Moses, he donated a 3D printer, a Prusa Mini, to me, which I did a live unboxing and first print on. I also did a review about it already. And this is one of the prints that got out of there. This is a very, very shiny Bruce Willis statue. It's too gorgeous to paint this. I was thinking about it to try out also airbrushing and painting the things that I printed. I did do a PLA print from the same statue, same kind of model, same kind of everything. So this is something that I always keep here on my docking station from the MacBook Pro. And I think it's very nice to look at it because it is a very clean print. As I need to say. Hey, Zach Attack. Hey, bro. How you doing, sir? So I printed that model in black PLA. I'm going to see if I can get my hands on a spray can with primer. And then I'm going to also do some skin color practicing on those kind of things. Because as you can see, Tifa is standing right there. There she stands. First she had two red color, two pink color. Then it was two orange. She was looking like Oompa Loompa, but then different. This is code number 5 that I put on there. This is code number 5 that I put on there. It's better. As you can see, it's not looking too weird. Why don't I see that? Now I see your message, Marcel. Thanks. So now it looks much better, but still not perfect. I want to go for a perfect skin color. Brown color, I don't think that is that hard to do, but I need to get some practicing in painting those kind of things because, 3D printing is nice. I enjoyed it very much, but sometimes I also do want to do something a little bit more, get some awesome prints out of there. And who doesn't want that? I mean, serious. Or you are somebody who uses a 3D printer to print parts for a 3D printer that you don't have to paint, of course. So yeah, how is everybody doing? I see that also non-fam is doing fine. For me, it was a very busy week, non-fam. Normally I'm very busy on Twitter as well, but for some reason, I spend less time on Twitter. So if somebody did ask me something over on Twitter, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I need to do something else. Just a second. Talking about Twitter. Something like that. Marcel bought a roll of PLA Plus on Amazon from Z3. STPLA? That is a good one. ST. I would say standard. Didn't it say anything in the description from the Amazon site? I mean, ST. I would say standard. But PLA Plus is, I think, a little bit stronger material, but I don't have any experience with PLA Plus. Some other families here in the chat. Welcome to the live stream. So I usually use PLA, and since not so long, I'm also using PETG. I still have some demo rolls or filament samples of different kind of other materials, which I'm also going to use on my Prusa Mini, because the Prusa Mini can print them all. That brings me to the topic from one of my videos from today. There's only one video here on YouTube, of course, but I was talking about the Plybot. The Plybot is as somebody mentioned last week, a double scar 3D printer, and it basically is a robot arm that holds the hot ends and then moves over the Z plane or the Z plane axis. So it is a double-handed, so it goes like this around. I almost can make a joke of it, but oh well, let's do it anyways. If you are having a pot of soup and you give it to the robot, it can stir the soup around for you, maybe. That's an idea. Hey, Tyne, how you doing? I'm doing fine. How are you doing? How is your Friday evening started? For me, I don't have any beer. This is, as we call it here in Dutch, gemeentepils. I almost want to say you don't have to pay for it, but you have to pay for it. So, yeah. Working on... Oh my gosh. I need to clean my glasses because they are a little bit dirty. Maybe I'm getting some dirty thoughts, I don't know. But somebody already said to me that she would like to join the live stream. So let's invite. So we are trying, in this live stream, we are trying to talk about 3D printing, 3D models, things about 3D printing. However, we can also talk about something like Tesla, SpaceX, space-related things, and also since last week, cryptocurrency. But one little disclaimer about talking about cryptocurrency, this is not legal advice. This is just my experience. My brother asked, do you have a new 3D printer? Yes, I've got 8 pieces. I've got 8 different kind of 3D printers, and one is on its way to here, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a 3D printer out of China. It's from BQBX, or the BQBX. It's a brand new 3D printer. It was on Kickstarter during the late summer, as I would say it. This is a 3D printer that should or is going to be competing against the Ender or the machines from Creality. I think in this case the Creality CR6 SE, because this BQBX has an auto-bed leveling, has a direct drive, it has a flexible build plate, so it's a textured sheet. The Big Tree Tech or BQ is calling that super spring steel, I would say sheet, but they say super spring steel sheet. And there are some other nice features in it as well. That is awesome. And it has also a very large LCD screen. If you think that this screen is big, or the one there on the N6, that screen, if you think that that is big, that screen over there is 4.3 inch. I think this is 3.3 inch. Can I measure it? Yeah, I can, but do I have some measuring tape here? No, I don't have. Okay, don't bother. But anyways, the screen from the BQBX is 7-inch and it supports Raspberry Pi. If this is correct, it should also be in there as well, but we will see. Zachary dash. Mine went up. Ooh. Currently, I'm mining pie, not as in eating pie. I don't need to do that now because I eat too much. But this is, how should I say it? This is also a cryptocurrency, which is not valuated yet, but it's getting more and more traction. And because of a lot of people are going into the cryptocurrency, I took advantage of it because somebody invited me, and I can also send invites through here. Shall I do that? Can I do that? Yes, I can. Just a second. It's from Nonstick. So I put it in here. Oh no, it's not from me. It's from somebody else. So I need to ask for before I do. That's something I'm going to keep it only on Twitter. That's what I do. So okay. So at this moment, oh my gosh, wait, I don't smoke. I was also. I need to finish this tweet as well. Shopping, no shipping. I said shipping. Who else watched the Perseverance landing yesterday? "3D Monkey." Well, just a second. Hey, SPC 3D, welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you here. Also, Ethan's dad, Marcus. Hey, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the live stream. Carl. Hey, nice to see you again. And 3D Monkey, how are you doing? If you'd like to join the live stream, please feel free to tag me on the direct message so I can send out a invite. Do I have enough filament on the spool? Yes, I do have. So I'm just going to start a normal print, see how it is look like, or how it does look like. Because this is a 3D printing channel, so there needs also be printing. Print. Yes, I made a link. For the most of the people that are regularly here on the live stream, they know exactly how it works. Where are you? How did you manage to send me a direct message the last time? Because I don't see you in here. Oh, yeah, I find you. Ah. So, oh, wrong one. I got the wrong one. Oh. So, let's do this. Oh yeah, I saw that too. The high profile PLA. This printer really needs to have this purge line. So that was also done. Yeah. Clean my glasses. That I wanted to do. Nobody needs to say that I don't have any alcohol in my house. This is 100%. I don't recommend to drink it. No, guys, don't drink it. Don't do that. So soon, there. Whoop. Soon there will be a video about the 3D Chameleon on the live stream. So a multi-material printing solution, shall I say? Does somebody has this one? Non-stick. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Are you blue non-stick? Non-stick is not blue. Oh my gosh. Gemeentebier. Oh yeah. But I really don't. I mean, I've got whiskey here, so why should I take this kind of? I don't smoke close to this. So 3D Chameleon sent me something in the mail, and because there are some companies working with PayPal, and I ordered the 3D Chameleon end of December with PayPal. I paid it, and so at one moment I received on the end of January a message, a package has been shipped. But the 3D Chameleon I already have here. So I thought, what is that? What's that? Yennefer. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not going to make that. Although I can use a shot. No, I'm not going to do that. Whoa. Woohoo. Whatever you do, Zachary, don't drink this at home. Guys, I'm going outside, okay? It's not properly tight, so I need to tighten it again because it's losing fluids. No, I'm not Grandpa. So yeah, I'm working currently on different kind of projects. The first thing that, or one of the things I want to do is design some brackets, some clamps, where I can use some MDF and those clamps to make a cabinet, to make my own mini bar. One project that I have laying around is the 3D Chameleon. I also have for the Ender 6. I have a BL Touch laying already there. So I'm going to upgrade the Ender 6 with a BL Touch. I have a BL Touch clone just laying there, exactly there. That one is going to be installed on my Ender 3 version 2, or maybe I'm going to do something else with it because it is a clone. Then I still need to work on some little topic about some questions people ask. So there is going to be a very a video with different kind of topics that I'm going to handle during that video. And one of the things is, can you print PETG on a Easy3D X1? Because the Easy3D X1 doesn't have a heated bed. I did print some PETG on it, and I printed even ABS on it. So I think technically it's possible, but I'm going to try it out in a special video about that. As people would know, the Ender 3 Pro is still standing there with a Fetus Dragonfly Hotend installed on there. There's a little issue with that printer I need to solve before I'm going to continue using that printer as well. I also got a little package from Slice Engineering. The mosquito Hotend with everything included, everything. The thermal paste, the wrench, everything. So that is going to be installed on my Ender 3 version 2. And there are several other things I want to do in 2021. So it's going to be a very special year this year. I also, if you notice, check how many subscribers I have. I crossed the 2K subscriber milestone. But like I mentioned in an earlier video, I'm going to do a 2,500 subscriber giveaway. What am I going to give away? I'm not sure, because in my opinion, I'm not sponsored. So because I'm living in the Netherlands, getting stuff so easy, I'm not sure how that is going to work. But yeah, we will see. And also on Twitter, I surpassed the 700 followers, so I'm very glad about that as well. And also, like mentioned earlier, I started also TikTok for driving traffic from the TikTok to YouTube as well. Very busy, and I'm trying to get my business started in this year as well. So spending more time into the 3D printing, in counseling, in helping, advising, different kind of things. Also starting 3D printing service for people here in the area, but also across the borders, of course. We will see. And also with my friend in Belgium, and maybe also here's a few to also do some podcasts, Friday evening streams. What's the business? 3D printing. I want to put my passion into 3D printing for the full time. I mean, my my wife and I, we had a little talk about me here in the living room. As mentioned, this is a room, I always say 8 square meters. But if you are going to measure it from the sofa till the wall and from the shelves until the wall here on the behind the screens, it's less than 8 square meters. So I'm at a very tiny space. On this side, I have the laptop from my work, and on this side, I have the laptop from my other work. And this is my spare laptop. I don't mind. I hope you don't mind, but I have here many stuff laying around. And as you can see, I want to have it all. Yeah, I know I'm crazy. I'm crazy. If you don't mind. And if people are saying, hey, you are very crazy, man. You are too crazy. I know, but I can be. But still, I know what I'm doing. Or sometimes I don't, but then that's something different. I'm going to put some little background music on because I still don't know how to get it on Streamyard without getting how to add it right to my Streamyards, but I don't have to know it all, you know? So I hope you can hear it. Little background music. It's from Harris Heller. He made stream beats. I have the link from all the live stream background music, and also for YouTube as well. So here you have some nice music. I put it on shuffle, so you need to hear different kind of things. Yeah, Harris Heller. Can you hear the music pretty well? It's not too loud. Just let me know. In the meantime, welcome Scottish 3D printer. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. What are you printing currently? With others. Did I also say hello to you, Nonstick? Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Call, ask. No, just I don't mind. Well, you do what you can. I always say, Nonstick, I do the thing. I know the things I know. No, I do. I have to translate it from Dutch into English. How is that called? I don't know I don't know everything, but the things I don't know, I can always learn. Something like that. In Dutch, for the people who can understand this, ik weet de dingen die ik weet en de dingen die ik niet weet, kan ik leren. I think I translated correctly. What do you think? Huh? You have Checker already here? So let's say welcome to the live stream.
Hello. There we are again.
There we are again. And the cube.
Calibration cube. Nice.
No, I call it filament wasting. You know, I don't know if you weren't that much on Twitter. I need to keep up with a lot of things on Twitter. But I printed a lot of benches. I got those funny things on it.
Mm-hmm.
Those little dots and the line. Here I got the same line. And here are also missing parts. And then I thought, well, let's twist some knobs on the Titan extruder. It's a little ghost ship or something.
Yeah, sunken ship.
I mean, I saw it happening. I thought, I keep it there. I could take it away, but I didn't. So, where are you working on?
Where am I working on? I just finished recording some video for the YouTube video. So that's done. Now I have to edit it so I can post it next week about my LED sign project.
Ah, nice.
So, almost done. It's almost time to hang it on the wall. So a few things to do.
Cool.
I designed a PCB for the same project in my future projects, and I'm working on an upgraded version of Chucky. Well, the internals. So yeah, did a lot.
Always great to hear. I admire that. You know, working on things for the passion that you are following on, also, you know, put it out on YouTube. Cool.
Yeah.
Now we are going to print another benchy because we can. Somebody said it's nice to have a good organization set up to keep things neat and tidy. I bought some shelves a while ago to upgrade my place. That's a very good thing. Gargling around. Oh. So my brother is making a gaming PC. Very nice. I hope it's going to be very fast. I have a MacBook Pro, and there were some little frustrations that I had this week. I don't know if you saw it on Twitter, Peter, but I removed a lot of things on my C drive because it is an SSD, 120 gigabyte drive. I removed some things. I could do the download for the upgrade.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to know for sure that there is no filament to lose, you know. This is a little bit too loud. Then it started to download, and then I thought, oh, hey, I can do this upgrade. And then the system says, oh, you need a 24 gigabyte of data to install this upgrade. I thought, oh my, what the heck?
Oh man.
I did manage it. I was going very deep into the drives, and I found some really unnecessary gigabytes from installations that I removed from the disk, but at some other parts it was still there. So suddenly I had 60 gigabytes free on my drive. So
Nice. Always
I know.
good to have some extra space.
Yeah, so I need to also figure things out here on the MacBook Pro in the meantime. Busy. I thought I saw something you asked about the Ender 6. I didn't even get that. How's the Ender 6 going? It is doing great. It is collecting dust at this moment because,
Why?
Why? I run out of filament. I have one spool. There's one spool. Maybe you saw it already. I printed Bernie Sanders. That was printed for a long time. And because of that, I couldn't use the Ender 6. And also, I'm also busy with making new videos from different kind of 3D printers. Like the Tinkercad video that you saw, maybe saw coming by.
Mm-hmm.
Also, some other things. I start my recording on the Sunday or Monday, depending on how much that I need to do. And then on Tuesday, I do the editing. Wednesday, I start the whole new process for the Friday video. So during the normal weekday work week, I barely have any chance to do something about it. So, but the Ender 6 is doing fine. I don't have any problems with it. But like mentioned, there is going to be a BL Touch installed pretty soon. And yeah, people are also asking about the V-slot wheels. I don't have any problems with it. They are running fine at this moment.
Yeah, I never have any issues with those wheels as well on my Enders. So
yeah, I can imagine that when you have millions of those kind of machines, that there are a dozen or a few, I don't know how many. Peter, just name a number.
I don't know. Really, I
You don't know.
No.
Maybe from all those machines that Creality shipped during those years. I think there is a few that have bare wheels.
Oh yeah.
And of course, you can upgrade them to a better quality, a better standard. I don't know, but leave in the chat which one is much better. Because we are talking about 3D printing after all.
Yeah.
Non-stick blasphemy. Well, I don't see Cloudbot doing anything. But if you want, you can support my channel on Patreon. I'm thinking about it to start also YouTube membership, where you can, watch some videos. There are some extra perks which you can get in on the other side. What did I wanted to do? Oh yeah. I hope to do a gaming live stream tomorrow, but that depends on how much time I have in the evening on Saturday, because my wife also wants to have some time with me.
Yeah, I know that problem.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem. Michael, thank you for your $10 super chat. I really need to think about something original to thank people for doing something like that. Zachary's Filament Fund. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Thank you. I got a question from Harshit Verma. I hope they pronounced the name correctly. The CTC i3 3D printer. Peter, do I have that or don't I have that? The CTC Prusa i3.
I don't think you have it.
I do.
Well, yeah, you do.
I do have it, but is it still the CTC Prusa?
No, not anymore.
There are some basic parts still screaming. I'm still here. I'm still here.
Stepper
The
motors,
heat bed, the stepper motors, the heat bed, the wiring.
the belts.
No. No.
No. Okay.
And also the gears, the toothed gears, those are also changed for the metal versions.
I have one somewhere in a box in parts.
I know Tijn has one, but you have a question about that one. What is your question, to be precise? I mean, I did a lot of things with it. There was even a moment I did so many things that somebody said, Zachary, I never saw you actually print something with that machine. And I was like, oh, he got me red-handed. Oh no, he saw my trick. No, I mean, the i3 3D printer, when it works, it works. But I was, the lottery. How big is the chance that you are winning the jackpot? It's not that big, but I had the opposite with the CTC. I mean, I never got it really printed pretty well. After some upgrades, I got some prints out of it. I have them standing here. Dude.
You had issues with your support settings.
I did some support removal.
There are still supports on.
Please, chat, please. Guess which print. No, I need to say, how many prints did I before I printed this one? Let me know in the chat. A world of difference.
Yeah. Oh, but we all have those kind of prints.
Oh my gosh.
I'm watching sometimes my older prints and think, what was I doing?
No, what was I thinking?
Also, yeah.
Here.
At that time it was, wow, it's amazing. It looks so great. And I found out, what? This is terrible.
So sometimes when I look back to the things that I printed, sorry, non-stick. Everything was non-sticking to the bed, so I bought Build Tech, the orange plates with said Ultra Stick or Ultra. I don't know. Please look up my video after the live stream. You know exactly which kind of thing I mean. But I was not familiar with a flexible build plate that you can take off and then whoop, 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 and your print is going to come off. I mean, most of the machines come with this. But if you are using glass, you don't need this.
Oh, no.
You just wait.
Yeah.
Until it pops off.
Yeah.
If you have this PEI sheet, you just tick, 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 and it comes off. No waiting time. But here, this is so bad. It still isn't glued. I'm getting warm here. Just a little rough here. Oh yeah. A little bit. I printed that one again, but the print is standing way too high here. So I'm not going to show that one. But this was my fifth print that I did. But I'm not sure if this was it's crazy. I'm not sure anymore. I'm not sure. I'm not going to guess. 2 years ago, 3 years ago. What is that? Well, from the game Horizon Zero Dawn, this is a watcher. No. Oh my gosh. I need to play that game tomorrow. Really. This is a Tolnak. A Tolnak is a robot machine, a robot dinosaur kind of machine from the game Horizon Zero Dawn from Guerrilla Games, which I visited 2 years ago when I started with YouTube. And it was awesome to be there, by the way. So this is a Tolnak, and the Tolnak is a robot that provides communication over a whole area, which is where he is walking around some pattern. So it's a very nice game, very awesome game to play. I have some other things from that as well.
Hey Dan.
So this is what I just sorry, I need to. This is a watcher. This is one of the prints that I showed during one of my tweets, and I think this was from 2019. This is a watcher. This is one of the smallest machines. I know. You won't say, but it's smaller. But I mean, this was my first 3D print that I painted, and I thought, well, maybe I should do that more. So, and for that reason, I also print stuff that I am going to paint afterwards. You know, print it in just plain white or a cheaper filament, and then painting it, because there are, just like here, Bruce Willis, that the PLA is the PETG is looking very beautiful.
Yeah.
So
this is one of my first prints on the i3,
Wait.
and then I painted it.
Oh yeah.
It looks so crappy.
But those things are learning experiences.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the watcher, it's not the perfect color. You know, it's not green. It's originally gray colors, but with a little greenish look in it, or a little green shine in it. So I'm having an airbrush here, but a very cheap compressor, but I can do some things with it.
Oh, I have airbrush. It's almost, I think it's almost the same as you have. It's cheap and basic.
I want to have a airbrush that has a double action, you know, pressing for air and then putting it backwards to also give some paint. That paint is coming out of there.
Oh yeah, you have basic starter kits for not that much that have a double action gun.
Yeah, double action gun.
Yeah.
So back to the question from Harshit. You have updated the firmware to Marlin 2.0. That is very good. I've enabled mesh bed leveling, but not working. You can talk to me during the live stream, no problem. There are also a lot of other people here in the live stream that also can help you out, because I'm not the only person with some 3D printing experience, but I have Marlin 2.0 on my. No, I don't have it. It's not on there anymore. I do have the old mainboard with the changed, upgraded ANET software or the firmware. But yeah, I can help you out also during this live stream. But also, I saw that you tag me on Instagram, so I can help you there as well. Just let me know how you want. Yeah, indeed. I don't know which kind of settings that you activated for it, but indeed, it should work fine. So maybe you have to put some other settings on in the Marlin firmware, because I'm not sure. Did you change the firmware by yourself, or did you download it from a GitHub site? Oh, still going. It was only out by 5. Oh, you're back again. Welcome, Nonstick. Hello, Dan. Hey, by the way, if you're at home, please let me know, and then I can send you an invite to hang out. Oh, it's 3 in the night. Yeah, or yeah. Of course, if you are from India or somewhere in that region, I can imagine that it's quite late.
Yeah.
So then we will talk over on Instagram, and I try to help you where I can, of course. But I did I put on mesh pad leveling on my? No, I didn't. No, because I bought this the Rumble board, and I knew that I wanted to go in the direction of the Panda Probe as well. So I actually didn't do anything with that. So for people who just joined during the live stream, welcome. This is Zachary from Zachary 3D Prints. Feel free to tag me on the direct message on Twitter if you want to hang out. This is a video-like live stream, so if you want to join with only audio, I'm sorry, but we don't allow that, or I don't allow that. No. I mean, I'm here with my face, like mentioned to somebody else. I was bullied in the past. I overcome different kind of roadblocks in my career on YouTube. So, I mean, it's nice to see to who we are talking to.
Always.
I think this is a good substitute for a pub. Talking about a pub, let's get a refill. Let's get a refill, huh, Peter?
Oh yeah, I have my refill already.
Okay. So many projects coming up this year.
Yeah.
I also want to deep dive into more of the Marlin, but also Clipper. Many people are asking for it, so I'm also going to take a shot on the Clipper. I think that is especially made for Delta. What are your experience about Clipper?
I never worked with Clipper, but I want to try it out. Maybe even try it on an Ender. Just see what happens. Maybe stream it live. Will it explode or not?
Yeah, will it burn? Yeah, well, it's not going to burn. I mean,
no.
If the machine survived 3 years of me handling this machine, how long do you have your Ender?
1 year now.
1 year. Oh, nice. Mine is 2.5, 3. I lost count.
Yeah, I started with the i3, the clones. Then I had a G-Tech A10. But it was a nightmare machine. So then I bought the Prusa. And then COVID hit and I bought a ton load of Enders.
I find it very funny because you said, "Oh, COVID came, and I bought a few Enders."
Yeah,
And
I
I
need
thought-
those Enders.
Yeah, to pump out the personal protection materials. I understand fully.
Yeah, air savers. I think I printed about 15,000 of them.
I didn't print any of them because, filament.
Yeah,
Because I saw many people hitting it full, and I just had my CTC, my Ender 3, and my little Easy 3D, and no filament. So I thought, well, I ran my YouTube videos of those 3 machines, so I couldn't do anything, and I didn't have so much filament. So for me, that I really wanted, but I had to make decisions, But I mean, if something like that would happen again, I have now enough machines to, spare a few for printing something like that.
Yeah, like the Ender 6.
Yeah. 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 Don't stick the dragon with me. I am happily armed.
Yeah.
I'm weaponized.
I have my bodyguard behind me, so.
Hello, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the live stream. Oh, Andrew just started using Kipper, or I think Clipper. But nice. Just tell me, are you on Twitter? Please let me know how your experience are with Clipper. I'm going to start using it as well, but I need to find some time to do that because there are also some other little tasks. Like mentioned, I'm sitting here in a very tiny space. I am thinking about it to take over a other small room. It's 9 square meters. It's 1 square meter more. But my wife said, but that is just 1 square meter more. How much can you do with that? I mean, serious.
Yeah.
1 square meter more. I mean, I can put 4 3D printers in that area and higher. So, yeah. Duh. I mean, that shelf over there is not even a meter. So, do your math.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. And just like the Ender 6, it was standing in the kitchen. For the people who are watching my videos for a long time, they know that I started literally in the kitchen with my recordings. It was not a cooking channel, Peter. It was not a cooking channel. I was brewing some other videos.
Yeah, you were printing burgers, right?
Actually, I never did. If if Seymour is looking to this, I want the fab as soon as possible. Then I can print 3D printed burgers.
That would be nice.
That would be very nice. So yeah, the Ender 6 was standing close to the kitchen, and I had that thing standing around. It's for a television, a very old television kind of thing, and it was laying around with different kind of stuff on it. So I moved it, and now I have place to put 2 3D printers over there, the 2 biggest printers that I have. So I'm very effective with the spaces that I have, especially with the CTC Prusa or the Prusa i3 clone. I moved the shelf here. I moved a little bit down, and now I don't get this printer out of there. If I ever want to do something with that, I can use it. I can print with it. But if I want to take it out and want to do some maintenance or something like that, I need to take the upper shelf completely away. So. So the Loco 16, he just ordered. No, just got it an End of 5 Plus a few weeks ago. Any recommendations on lubrication? Well, I think the best lubrication you can use, but those machines are already pre-lubricated. For which kind of purpose do you want to lubricate it? Do you want to lubricate the V-slot wheels or the lead screws? Just let me know which kind of lubrication you are looking for, because when I got my Ender 3 version 2, it didn't see that lubricated, but after using a few hours, you are going to notice that it is well enough lubricated. So,
oh yeah, I never had problems with lubrication.
But I think when you hear some squeaking sounds, then it is way too way too late. But I think basically, if you are using a 3D print for 3 months or maybe 6 months, then you can think about it to start using some monthly maintenance, like cleaning the V-slot wheels, doing some lubrication. I don't have the perfect lubrication for it, but I saw many people are recommending silicone lubrication or grease that you are using for ball bearings. But that is something that I would know of. I also have the tube laying I literally have it here for the InMove robot project. I had to use some grease or lubrication for the ball bearings, and I could, the only thing I could find on a very short notice, which wasn't expensive, ball bearing grease, and also used it here on the smooth rods. That's very easy to do because you just press and then you go over it like that. Use a little rag to just smear it out a little bit, and then you're good to go. But not too much. It's not needed. Because after a while, and I noticed also here, which is not needed, it just falls off and can causing that your bed is non-sticking.
Oh, yeah.
The biggest problem for prints to non-stick.
Yeah, grease.
So those knives that I 3D printed have dual purpose, triple purpose, to show off, to use opening ladders and boxes during live streams, and also when I'm done printing, I use that to scrape everything off the build plate without using my fingers. Even though when you have very clean hands, there's always a little bit of grease on your hands, and that can cause in another failed print. Yeah, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you are not subscribed.
Yeah, white lithium grease is okay for the Z-rods.
Which one?
The white lithium stuff. Yeah, that one. It's okay. I use that for the Z-rods.
Hmm. Oh, this is very highly recommended by Peter. Carl, there were a few different ones. Oh, one upgrades. So Carl is helping out the guy from the i3. Nice. Thank you very much. When I'm running into a problem or people are asking in other video comments about certain issues, then I go to look for it to help everybody out as good as I can. When I run into a problem, just like on the Ender 6, I wanted to print something, but it was not there, and for that reason, I made a video about it. Oh, just like he says, for regular maintenance. Oh, squeak a little bit. Yeah, that can be annoying. That can be very much annoying. And if anybody wants to know, I'm also still thinking about the Z3DP Mark 1 or the Zach Mark 1. 3D printer is still in development inside of my head, thinking which kind of direction I want to go with that printer, because there are some things that I want to improve, change, make different. Especially the thickness of the front plates is a little bit too big, and I also thinking about I can buy parts for it, but then this printer is going to cost around the $200 US. But I'm also thinking about it to use parts of a donor printer.
Yeah, for a prototype, why not?
But then the question comes, which kind of printer am I going to use as a donor printer?
Ooh.
Exactly that question. Which one am I going to take apart?
One you don't use.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not saying anything.
But the one that I don't use don't have any 2040 aluminum extrusions.
Ah. Yeah, so buy the extrusions.
No, because there are several people still asking things about printers that I did in the past. And as long as I don't decommission them, they are still valid to, I have questions about. So for that reason, I still have the Easy Treat. Somebody asks me to, can I print PETG on it? Not the Ender 6. Oh, no. No, brother. Don't you worry about that. I'm not going to do that. No. That would be crazy. No. Now, there are several things that I need and which should be also easy for other people to get, because in the end, I want to put the parts on my Patreon site, or maybe for the people who don't want to support me on Patreon, just to, little contribution, because the other things still need to be paid, still need to be ordered. Or I make the kits and send them out and have my own Prusa kind of 3D printer. Something like that.
Yeah, but extrusions, everybody can easily get them.
Yeah, because the first printers of Prusa came out of a pizza box. That were pizza box kits. So, I mean, the idea behind it is great. So, yeah.
Printing extrusions. That's the way to go, but
I did.
yeah, but how solid are them? They?
Oh, how solid.
Oh yeah.
You never saw those that I printed?
No, I didn't.
Just wait a second. Yeah, I'm still here. Oh, so I'm back. So I printed 2040 aluminum.
Aluminum.
I printed the 2040 PLA extrusions.
How long did that take? That piece?
I have no idea. What is solid? And strong. The only thing is wiggle, wiggle.
Oh yeah.
Because I had to print them like this, so it's going faster and more vibrations. But I printed 2 of them. So can you print aluminum extrusions or 2040 aluminum extrusions in the in PLA version? Yes, you can. And the funny thing is, I don't need to cut them. I can say, well, I need this kind of length. I need that kind of length. It is possible. How functional is it? Well, it has the same dimensions, the same measurements as a normal aluminum extrusion is. However, I can only use this for some structural parts, but not for V-slot rollers, because they are going to wear this out.
Oh yeah, they are.
If I make this for the base of the 3D printer, this is the front plate. So if I make it for just the base, but not for the Z height, which can also be just normal smooth rods, this would look like this. I can.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Some M5 screws, just screw them in, and it's good to go. Zach 1. Yeah, that was, I think, non-stick. You said it? Non-stick says, I will manufacture extrusions for you. On your Ender 6, huh? I mean, I need to say, it was very tricky to get those printed on the Ender 6. I had the same kind of issue printing something like this on the Ender 6, because I wanted to print it at full scale, but I don't have a belt printer. Reality, why? Why don't I have it? Anyways, I'm just teasing, just a little, getting some fun. Sorry, what? Yeah, it does work. I I don't want to say that I made this in Tinkercad, but it comes off Tinkercad. So yeah. You don't have the skill. Oh, okay. I don't have the skills. So non-stick, just come in the live stream and just tell me how it works.
Yeah. Join. Let us
Join.
know how.
Join. No. You are. Ew. Oh. Yeah, I also backed the CR30, but there was for some reason to step out of the Kickstarter campaign. So, as they call it in the Netherlands, ze pissen langs de pot. Huh? And everybody's like, what?
What?
No. A 6-meter one. That would be awesome. No, there were several already. When I backed that project on Kickstarter, I had already several things I really wanted to do on the CR30. But I'm not going to spoil anything because I want to see if somebody else is going to come up with that idea.
You wanted to print a complete bed?
Sorry?
You wanted to print your bed?
My bed? No. No, that I don't need because I have.
Still would be fun.
Ooh.
Print a chair and kind of stuff.
If iFactory One or Creality or maybe some other brand is watching this and they want to help me on a bell printer, I would be very happy, of course, duh. But they will help me in some projects I really want to get off, which I really want to get out, but I'm not going to say anything about it. Leave the support alone? What do you mean? Harshit, I will message you, but not during this live stream because I want to, keep my focus on here. I do want to help you out on Instagram if you don't mind. Print a droid, your life will change. Well, I printed basically all parts for the in-move humanoid robots, but because of the parts like servo motors and all other electronics are still valid to order, I had to make some changes. I had to do some other things because, it was putting money into that project or putting money into a new 3D printer, new stuff for the 3D printer, and then in another stage during the YouTube thing, that project is going to come back because the in-move humanoid robot, I printed everything from the torso and to the head, arms, fingers, everything is printed. I think Peter also saw some of the parts coming by last few weeks. It's still valid. I have the servo motors for the fingers. It's working for the wrist. It's working, but there are some heavier servo motors that I need to buy, and those are around the $30-40 each. So there are several servo motors needed. For example, For the bicep, the shoulder, and the rotation of the arm, you need already 3 pieces. Then also do this movement, also 1 servo motor needed. So we are talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 on the other side as well. And then head movement, turning the head, blinking the eyes. There are a lot of servo motors needed for that project. And also, one other thing that I don't have is time to build it. So yeah, that project is going to come. I think when I start building it, I'm using my iPhone to make some time lapse, to make some shots of it, and make some updates over on my TikTok, or on Twitter, or on other social medias, and also make some little projects update videos as well. Which projects are you working on besides the upgraded version of Chucky?
Yeah, well, that one, the LED sign and some electronics.
But some huge project besides these 70 panels. Are you already done with that?
Oh no, need to order more filament.
This guy also needs some filament. He also have a PayPal. A PayPal me, something like that. Look him up on Twitter. Look him up on YouTube. Can you add your channel here as well?
Yes, I can.
Because yeah, I mean, I make some little money of the advertisements, but I also think it's very nice to also support other people who are live here in the live stream, to support them as well. Oh my gosh, I'm printing a Banshee. The Banshee is almost, the filament is almost empty, but the Banshee is also almost done. Cool. It sounded what you said why you left. Left what? Oh, the project, you mean? Leave the support alone. Oh, the support. Oh, something like that. Oh my god. Wait.
Those are a few panels already printed.
Cool.
So I think I have in total like 30 panels now.
$30.
Yeah.
Cool. I
We're
mean,
getting there.
Yeah, and basically you have multiple printers. You are printing that on the Ender, I guess?
Printing them on the Prusa and my Ender 3 Pro.
Okay, nice. Yeah, there are some things that I also like to print for putting on the wall. My wife saw that and she said, well, can you also print those kind of panels? Then I said, I need to have some filament.
They're not even that heavy. They're like 70 grams.
Ooh. How much support do you have?
0.
Nice. No, that's a good thing. I mean, when you can print that without support and 70.
Yeah, I'm printing them standing up. 0% infill. They're just hollow inside.
Nice.
Because I have to stick them on the wall. It's not that I have to walk on them or something. So they need to be light.
Oh yeah, and especially the last thing you want is that they fall off your wall.
Oh no, because my printers are below that.
Oh, nice. I'm looking forward to the end result. But I think it's going to look very awesome.
Oh yeah, especially with the LED lights.
Oh, you are going to put them in between, or?
No, I printed letters. So let's see.
Oh yeah, the letters, yeah.
And those are hollow, so I will put some LED lights in them so they'll light up.
Yes, I saw it the other time. Indeed, that is looking nice. I can do that. Or not. I'm going to put Cloudbolt out. Yeah, so as mentioned, slice engineering. I've got the Mosquito hot end just laying here. Going to be installed on the Ender 3 version 2. So very curious how that is going to work out, because I had problems with installing the Dragonfly hot end, because I wasn't familiar with adding grease into a tube and then putting the thermistor inside of there. That was a big mess, I can tell you that. But it's a cool thing of videos, you can cut things out.
Oh yeah.
No, it's nice. It prints pretty well, but there are some things that I need to. There are some things that needs to be cleaned up as well. I didn't mention that, but 3D Chameleon sent me this without any paperwork with it, so I'm not really sure what that is. I think that are couplers for the PTFE tube. I don't think that this knee is for the PTFE tube.
I don't know where it is from. But you have a chameleon?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But I can hook 4 different kind of filaments in there, multicolor, because everything should be around the same temperature for heating. So it's not multi-material, no IDEX kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So there are the little things that I need to figure out before I'm going to install that. And like I mentioned earlier, you need to have some time to do that. So yeah. Oh. So it's almost done with printing. It's I think 24%. I still have some orange left. Very nice. The leftovers I can use with my 3D pen, which I still need to
Your
Start
manual,
using.
your manual 3D printer.
My 3 bluer 3D printer. Yes. Yeah. I'm so happy that I'm not by Wish anymore. What brand? Pen. Just a second. Enjoy the calm music from Streamyard. From Harris. Hello.
Oops.
Everybody awake in the live stream? I mean, that is the thing. That is the thing if you have a small area to move around. As you can see, I normally have here a whiteboard, but because this wall is from concrete, sorry. Because this wall is from concrete, I need to have a heavier drill to drill in some holes to put the whiteboard on here. So I MacGyvered my way around to use some duct tape, and eventually the duct tape came loose, and also the whiteboard.
Yep.
So this is a very, very, very awesome 3D print pen. No 3D printer, it's a 3D pen. I can even print with this ABS. Believe it or not, I can print PLA and ABS with it. Not PTG, not wood, not on any other filaments. Maybe you should use carbon fibers. I mean,
maybe. I had one of those, but the filament got stuck inside. So yeah.
It does stick. So I did use it on my Starship, but this looks easy, but it's way harder than you think.
Oh yeah. Just knowing when to stop it extruding, when to start, and how much and how fast.
Yeah, because here you can, make it faster and slower, and then also when you press, it's not just pressing it. Yeah, thanks, Michael. Nice printer. Yeah, indeed. This is a printer. So I would say you press a button and then you draw the line and then lose the button and then ready. Now in this case, you press, I don't know who thought of this. Maybe if you're left-handed or something like that. But you press here and then, okay, so extrude, retract, and then the speed, and here with the buttons you select if it is going to be PLA or ABS, and then try to 3D print a calibration cube.
Good luck with that.
So this pen costed me, if Wish was doing very difficult, this pen costed me $70. No, sorry, 70 euros.
That's an expensive one.
That's a very expensive 3D pen. And this pen costs on the same side from Wish $4.
Ouch.
So I also ordered from Energetic, I ordered a PEI sheet. But let's say hello to Miss Jessica.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, I am. How late? I thought you started at 3:30 my time. Sorry, everybody. I just
3:30?
I don't know. It was, anyways. I've got to put some clothes on here really quickly, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Just a second. So I was talking about the PEI sheet from Energetic. I know how it is supposed to look like. I have it on there somewhere, and it just says Energetic. This is also Energetic. Yeah, you have to look very closely for the name. Very closely, because I also don't see it. So this came in the mail. This is the other side. And this guy who sold it to me on bol.com, he said, well, this is Energetic, and it's coming in two sides. One textured, and the other side with PEI. I'm not sure, but
Where's
do
the
you
PEI?
see?
Where is it?
Do you see PEI coating on here?
Did he forget it?
I have several plates laying here, which can confirm if there is a PEI coating here on here or not.
Yeah, that one isn't.
No, that one isn't. So this one I'm going to send back because I'm not going to use this. I want to have a plate which I ordered. I want to have PEI, not textured. I print for a very long time on this kind of material. It's not my thing.
No? Oh, I like it. I use the textured sheet on the Prusa.
Yeah?
Yeah. No
I
problem.
did try it. Not this one, but the other one on the Prusa. Do you need to get used to it?
Well, it works every single time. So
Consistency.
Hi.
Hi. I'm so glad you guys are on.
Yeah. You
Some
know,
very interesting news. Sorry, continue what you're saying.
I say we are. I always say, well, the live stream is not for 1 hour. It's usually long.
That's right.
4 or 5 hours.
That's my favorite part about it. The power of streams.
I am planning not to make this live stream for me lasting to 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, because I said to my daughters, you can wake me up at 8 o'clock in the morning. So
Oh, yeah.
that would be in
Painful.
9 hours. No, I'm not going to grab the other PEI sheets, but no, I do. I'm going to do that. Why not? I mean, just a second. Can I do this?
Yes, you can. Jessica is searching for monsters in her bed.
Monsters. Yes, monster. That's my shoe stash. It's underneath my bed. I found some big ones and they're scary.
Secret shoe stash.
Rah! Yeah, I have like 8 pairs of shoes total. Maybe 9 with sandals. All right. How you doing, 3D Monkey?
I'm doing well. And you?
I'm doing pretty well. My car was hit when I was in Texas, and it's finished at 4:30 from the body shop.
Nice.
So I've been driving a rental car for the past couple of weeks. Not fun. Okay, so Ultimaker.
Ultimaker, yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I was just in a clubhouse room
Oh, you're.
Yeah, with a guy based in Europe because it was a Europe happy hour. I should invite you guys to the room next time. And
Yeah.
he 3D printed these 13 years ago. Shoes, okay? And they were the first 3D printed shoes, and they were at some fashion week. I think it was German fashion week. And I told him that I was jumping on a stream with my friends, who are based in the Netherlands, talking about 3D printing. And then I knew to ask, he printed them prototyping purposes with ABA. Does that make sense? ABA?
ABS?
Maybe ABS. And
ABS?
And then the final products were nylon, printed with nylon filament. That makes sense?
Yeah, that's strong.
And it ended up getting picked up by a snowboard company, and that's who ended up making the shoe. Interesting though, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimaker, how do you feel about those?
Ultimakers are good.
Good,
Only
but
those
expensive.
machines are between the $3,000 and $4,000.
Yeah.
And those are mostly for professionals and artists and industry.
I think they're overpriced
Okay.
for what they can do.
I like your honesty so much.
Yeah. But we were talking about PI sheets. This is a energetic PEI sheet, and you can see that there is PEI on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here on the side. Here. Whoop.
There we go.
There's a little lip here. I can see it. Maybe you can see it here. Yeah, here. This little corner.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some white behind it. Oh yeah. Oh, I've got white. I hope the camera picks it up.
Yeah. Now we can see it.
So the backside looks like this. So it looks very familiar with this. There's no PEI on it. So I won't recommend printing directly on here. You're not going to get it off, or you're going to damage something. So this is originally that I saw on the order and which I ordered. And then you also have here a PEI sheet. It's very smooth. You can also see here in the holes, you see a little bit yellow. Here, you can, and also here, you see that it is a kind of layer that they glue on top of it. And then also here, textured, but then it's just like the other one. There's also a special coating on it where you can just flex it right off. So,
where's Chucky?
Above his head.
Oh my God, he's right behind you.
He is there. Yeah, he is.
Snorted.
No, that's not my kid.
Oh my God, that is so disturbing. Oh my, but funny. Starting to like the
You're getting more comfortable with it.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm more comfortable with it. Like it's
Next time she keeps on asking where he is. She wants to see him.
Oh my God. It's just like have you ever been Chucky for Halloween?
Oh. But Marcus says, if the money is no object, yes, Ultimaker all the way. I agree with that. But also something like the Z-Morph is an awesome machine to have, and also the Race 3D. Also
Oh, yeah.
great machines, but those machines are all most of the time in the very high budget.
Yeah. I would like to have a tool changer.
What's a tool changer?
What? No, sorry. Before you answer, Peter, Jessica, what do you think that the tool changer will do?
It's a printer. Okay, is it a printer? Yes or no?
Yeah, it's a printer.
Yeah.
It's not like an accessory to a printer. Okay, hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah?
What do I think it will do? A tool changer.
You're very hot.
Is it a robot? Is it robot arms?
Yeah, the tool changer is a invention from E3D, and it's just like the Ender 6, it's a cubicle 3D printer with all the tools on the side. So one tool can be a 3D printer head. One can also be a 3D printer head, but with different kind of filament in it. And that you have some tools on the side. So when you are going to print something or you're going to CNC mill something, then the printer takes this tool and start using it. Something like that. How can you explain it, Peter?
Yeah, it switches tools. So it picks up one tool, it prints with it, then it hangs it back, then takes another tool and uses that tool. And it can be a printer, but it can also be a laser or a CNC or any tool.
What's the price tag on one of these bad boys?
Starting price of
euros.
£2,000, I believe.
That's expensive.
Yeah, that's
I
expensive.
think, just let me say like this. If you can buy a Ultimaker, then you have a decent tool changer for that price.
In addition to an Ultimaker, you need the tool changer. Okay.
Instead of buying the Ultimaker, you're going to buy the tool changer, but then you have, I think, basically every single part you can get for the tool changer. So it's a bit hefty price tag. But I think
for
if you have a
multicolor prints, I think the tool changer is a great solution.
Oh yeah,
because you have just 4 colors ready to print instead of keep on purging all the time.
Please, for the love of God, don't print Benjis on a tool changer.
Benjis.
Or just do it because you can.
Why is that not an efficient use of its time?
A way overpriced machine for that thing.
As you sit there with all those Benjis in your background.
And
it's printing one right now.
What do we do? Print a Benji.
That's right.
What do we do after that? Printing more Benjis.
Print more Benjis. If only they could float.
Yeah.
They don't even float. especially not this one.
No, that's insane. So what happened there? I missed that chat, didn't I?
No.
Ooh, I like your graphics, 3D Monkey.
Thank you.
But
boom.
This is how Benji would look like. And here, because of this Delta printer, I was dialing in on a knob that is on the top of the machine, which you cannot see now at this moment. But I was dialing, and at one moment, there was no filament extrusion anymore. So, causing this gap. And then I dialed it to the other direction, and I got some other results on it. Not knowing that this would happen after that.
That's so funny looking. It looks kind of like a what's it called? Petri dish. Scientist. Oh my gosh.
Experiment?
No, a microscope from the side. You see it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dial it in. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
My brain, I'm that person who sees a cloud and I'm like, that's totally people are like, oh yeah, totally. I don't know.
So a friend of mine just got a tool changer last week.
Okay.
You know what he printed?
Chucky.
Those are
Benjis.
those are Benjis.
Oh my gosh. But look how cute they are in all different colors. Can it hold multiple spools at one time? Can most printers?
Yeah, some printers
This one
can.
does four spools.
Okay.
But there are more
So
printers that are capable of doing that. Yeah.
can you explain? I don't know if you've done this for me before, but explain the process of how you created the Falcon 9 rocket with the two different filament colors, right? Is it all the same kind of material? But obviously the black and the white. And how can you walk me through that?
Yeah, it's the same material, but it's all loose parts, so it's not mixed colors.
Okay.
So I use first white, and then I change the spool to a black one, and then print the black parts.
Okay. And then it just all gets together.
Yeah, it fits together. It snaps together.
Did you figure out the slicing issue with the printer behind you? What's that one called?
Well,
Zachary?
my printer or
Zachary. Last week it was a slicing issue, I thought, or slicer. You were dialing it in. It was doing those grooves.
I'm still dialing it in because
Okay.
although the prints look,
That's so cute.
it's printed, you know.
Yeah.
But from the perspective of the quality, I see many things that can be improved because I want to have it smooth.
Right.
So here I still got. Oh,
I'm vibing with the music. Is Stream Beats again?
yeah, Stream Beats again.
Love it.
So here I've got this little line. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, I can
But-
see it.
Normally, you would say that is the seam of a print. It is the starting and the ending point for each layer.
Mhm.
But then on the other side, I have the same line at the same place. So,
What slicer did you use?
Visa cards.
I use for this I use the Cura slicer.
Okay. You can try to use another slicer and then print one again to see if it's gone or not. So you know it's
Oh, yeah.
if it's the file or just the printer.
For that reason, I have the laptop next to me with a Prusa slicer and Idea Maker to start another print. But to do that, I need to change the filament because there's not much left.
So what's stopping you?
My chair.
Ha.
My chair. And the whiteboard. So, by the way,
duct tape
Jessica,
whiteboard.
Yes.
this is also nice to print on. This is where most machines come with. This is flexible. And in the end, if you cannot use it anymore because of loose parts, you can cut pieces out and use this for magnets on your fridge.
Ah, love it. Is that heat resistant? Yes.
I think. Oh yeah, it's heat resistant because it's from a heat bed. So
I wonder if it would work as a hair straightener pad for us women. I'll show you.
I know what you mean.
Of course you do. This has changed my life, okay? And I know you guys both know because you guys both have women hair.
Oh yeah, I used it all the time.
Yeah, I lay it
that
flat,
one.
a hot curling
silicone.
iron. I don't have to like put it on an AC unit for 10 minutes anymore. I can just set it on this, wrap it up, and then walk away. But it's like a silicone something. But it looks like that might be, I don't know if it would be heat resistant to this. 200
silicone-
something degrees.
It will. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hello, Marcus. Welcome to the live stream.
Hi, Marcus. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
I'd stick with silicone.
Silicone?
I think.
This?
Yeah.
It's pretty thick. But anyways, female problems.
We were talking about benches, and here somebody says he refused to print a Benji. And you know why? There's a conspiracy. People are going to upgrade their 3D printers because of the Benjis.
They're so cute. Do people sell them online in packs? I would.
And if we are talking about Ultimaker, you can also print the robots as well. This is the first robot that I've printed. Or the Kelly Cat. This is the front part of the robot, not the back side. That part. How are you doing, Marcus?
Good.
Good.
I just finished up with work, took a quick shower, and I'm presentable. So.
Cool. So nice. So nice to have you here.
Thanks.
Yeah. I also mentioned that about your scanner, your 3D scanner. I still need to figure out the things how to work with it, but it's fun.
Yeah, I'm kind of discovering things along with all the users because I'm so busy developing it. I didn't really have as much time to play with it. But so we're kind of all learning it together, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, because if I can get it to work for me, surely I will make videos of it, of course. But also, bring my own bust. I don't know.
You could put your head on there.
Yeah, exactly.
So one of the projects that someone did in our Facebook group, I don't know if you saw the tweet when I retweeted it, but it was for Valentine's Day. And I guess it wasn't a surprise, but they did 3D scan their significant other. And he put her head on Robin and his head on Batman. And it was like a diorama using a Lego character. So
oh, cool.
Nice.
He made a Lego head to go on existing Lego character.
Wow.
That's cool. Wow.
Indeed.
That makes sense because you can just snap them on and off.
Yeah.
Huh. I saw my first female Lego character a couple months ago. I don't have kids, right? So I'm not constantly seeing the updated Lego kits. And I was blown away that there was like long hair.
Oh.
Where was that when I was a kid?
Is the hair separate too, so you can like change out the hair and the hats and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it was
also
so cool.
But also more female body kind of shape Lego.
Really?
Yeah, it's called Lego Friends, but they improved quite a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not this square thing, but more, more
boobs and butt?
No, more girl thing, It's I've got two, so I have a lot of.
see one. Do you have an example? I know you're attached. You have one any near? No.
No, I do have Tifa standing there, watching over all the other prints, of course. But no, I don't have one here around because all the Lego is brought upstairs. It's supposed to be.
So I just started following you on Twitter, Jessica. So probably because I'm friends with Zachary and stuff. We follow each other, I think. It was showing me your tweets. And the one that got me to follow you was the one about the spell checking. Blanking to ducking.
Oh, effing.
Yeah.
Yay.
Cool.
It's very frustrating. That's not what I'm trying to say, iPhone. Come on. F-ing. Literally, the letter F, I-N-G, -ing.
Yeah, it's a constant battle with spell check, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to take all those recommendations and go through the settings. It'll not take long, but...
Oh, there's a way to fix it?
Yeah, you can program it into your phone. If you check the comments of that thread. I mean, there were like people sent it. I love when people
right.
share the
I'll check
direct
it out.
links to something. Like they're not like Google this. They just send the link. Oh, blows my mind.
All right, that's cool. I'll check it out. Yeah, it's a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
You anybody know the Transformers?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's bro.
Yeah. You also heard about the Banshee Maximus Transformer bot? So a Banshee turned into a Transformer.
That's cool.
I think
That's
I saw
cool.
that.
Does it print in place?
I don't know. Is that a print in place? I'm going to look it up right now.
Oh wait, you guys can see that. Hold on.
Yeah.
I can tag you in the Twitter post. Marcus's dad. What's your Twitter name?
It's Ethan's
Oh,
dad.
Ethan's dad. Sorry, Ethan's
Yeah.
dad, Marcus.
But
That's
you
right.
don't have to tag me. I can check it out. But I appreciate it.
Would you prefer not to be?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Hey Lama, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing, sir?
Where's the yet?
Dane says that magnets stop being magic at temperatures above the 80 degrees Celsius. So 179 Fahrenheit. Transform.
Oh, super laggy. Oh, there he is. Okay. Once my internet catches up. Smile.
So my son's actually the YouTuber, but
Oh, okay.
that's why I'm Ethan's dad, because he's the famous one.
Ethan's dad. I'll have to take a look at the channel.
His channel is Ethan Makes. That's his channel.
Ethan Miggs. Okay. Let's see. I like that scrolling banner that you added, Zachary.
Yeah, it's on Streamyard. If you have the paid version, you can get it scrolling. Oh
my gosh.
wait for
He
it.
found the Legos. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
the
Oh my
Legos
gosh.
of my daughter. She has his complete island.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Wow.
Indeed.
Where was this when I was a kid? Oh, wait. I was busy playing with boy toys, like trains and cars. Wow. And in the dirt. I played in the dirt a lot. That's crazy. So will you show me one of the female characters? Do you mind? I see one sitting in a bathing suit in the center of that sidewalk. Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I thought he was showing us some picture on the internet. I didn't realize that was his Lego.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's not like the broad-shouldered square figure. I see what you mean. That's nice. Oh, she's so cute. See, does her hair snap off? That one?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can do a ponytail. You can put a crown on her head.
See,
Yeah,
you
love
kids,
it.
Monkey?
That's so cool.
Yeah, I have two. One daughter of almost 7 and a son of 1.5.
Aw. I think I'm the only one without kids on the stream, it sounds like. Holding down.
So do either of you guys have iPhones?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know Zachary does.
I've got both.
So in the meantime, I'm going to start working on the Delta. In the meantime,
Monkey, you got an iPhone?
No.
Jessica, hit me up on Twitter. I'm a developer of a 3D scanning app. You need an iPhone X or iPhone 10 or higher to use it.
Oh, I have an 8.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever upgrade and you need a code,
that's cool though. Okay.
Hit me up.
Cool.
I hope YouTubers up because
Woo, that's cool.
It's mutually beneficial.
Yeah. Is there a paid version of your app?
It's free to download and scan, but it costs money to unlock features.
Yeah,
like
that makes sense.
To actually get the scans out of the program.
Gotcha.
It costs money.
So, so I see on I was searching on Thingy first. I was looking there. I couldn't find the Banshee transformer, but I did find under transformers. I found the Death Star for the Ikea lamp, the PS2014.
Ethan's dad 3D, correct? Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, Ruby.
That one.
It's the lamp that when you are pulling some wires, then it's going to change of shape, and we have a lamp here. I can show that, but for that I need to.
This music is so good.
Well, thank you. So there is something you can print online on Thingiverse.
Oh, that's so cool.
For this lamp.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have some panels you can put over it. So turning this lamp into the Death Star.
Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. How much filament would that take, do you think?
I don't know.
Not much. It'd be worth it anyway.
It would.
Yeah.
If I wanted to make a star. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh. Wow.
So that looks pretty awesome, I guess.
That is so cool. I want one. I mean, that would be so cool rather than my weird undersized fan that you guys can't see. Its fan blades are like 8 inches. Hold on. Got this.
I don't even see it. Oh, there.
There it is.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
What is that? Right?
That's
Who
what we call
cute. It's like for a Barbie house.
Like a knock
it's for Lego.
She's got a knock to a ceiling fan.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's so silent.
It does nothing except for collect dust.
One of the first things I 3D printed was a Death Star, a Christmas ornament. Of course, I got the 3D printer for Christmas. And the tree was still up, so I had Death Star.
All right.
Oh.
Huh? What time is it? I need to start heading.
Slicing another Banshee.
What?
Slicing another Banshee.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
collect them. Why do you use orange?
But this one is going to be printed in gold.
Ooh. Did you guys see the lights? I'm sure you did. The Lightspeed's Stonk, Wall Street Bets. What's that dude called? Diamond Hearts print with he likes that gold sparkly filament or whatever. I knew right away it was him. It had to be his post.
I saw that. You said you knew it was him before you even read the.
Yeah. Last week he was talking about how he just can't stop printing in that, and I mean, it's pretty cool.
He's converted me. Like, I'm feeling like nowadays you just buy everything glitter and maybe white for like lithophase and stuff. And
Yeah.
everything else should just be glitter because why not? It just looks so much better.
Yeah, glitter and rainbow.
And
Can you do rainbow? You can?
Oh yeah, yeah, you can.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, really.
You guys know the. Okay, show me.
see,
The light speed is going to help set up a printer for me tomorrow, I think.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Oh my gosh.
Look how it's all faceted too. It's so shiny.
How does that
Yeah,
even
it's
work?
this is crazy shiny.
Is it expensive?
No, it isn't.
It's about twice as much, I'd say, but it's still not
Really?
expensive.
No, this is from Isan. It's like 23 euros for a kilo.
Oh, okay.
So that's cheap.
Cool.
That is beautiful. I love it. My
I
head
didn't know
is
Isan had
exploding.
one. If you ever get a 3D printer, then your family can always buy you stuff. Like if you collect stuff, right? So my kids and my wife always just get me filament.
That is so shiny. I'm sorry. Yeah, wow. They always get you filament.
So last year I got some rainbow filament. I haven't opened it up yet, but I know it wasn't cheap. But I'm glad that Isan has it now because yeah, they make some decent cheap filament.
That's cool. I love rainbow stuff. My logo has a rainbow in it. My Jessica Hirsch Creative, it's a rainbow butterfly. And I've had it for like 13 years. I've never changed it because I feel like it describes my rainbow personality.
And then you can adjust like how quickly it transitions between colors by the amount of infill that you put in. So if you want to transition faster, you just do a higher infill.
Yeah, then you need a lot of infill.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I'm now going to slice it, changing the filament. Just a second. Just keep talking.
Just keep talking. The music. You guys like the jams?
I am still here.
I don't know if you've seen Das Mia, but she actually 3D prints her own filament.
Yeah, she creates her own filament. Yeah.
Is
she 3D print it and then loads it back into the printer and has excellent control then of whatever color she wants.
Yeah.
That's so smart. What's her name on Twitter again?
Das Mia.
I don't follow her. I would like to.
I'll see if I can put a chair or something.
Do I pick up my car today, drive across town, turn in my rental, fill up it with gas, or do I wait till Monday? I'm enjoying this stream so much. Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah, also, so the bottom part is glitter purple and the rest is rainbow.
That's so cool.
Unicorn for the wall of my daughter's room.
That is so neat. Wow. Unicorn. So nice.
So I am back again.
Hello. Hi, Zachary. Oh, I love that noise.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Chris Travis, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream.
Hey, Chris Travis. All right, guys. I think I'm going to have to take off here. I'll check back in if you guys are still power streaming.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Good luck with getting your car.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice
And
meeting you.
I'll see you guys again soon.
See you later, Jessica.
Okay. Exit. Bye, everybody in the chat.
Yeah. So I am going to remove the other benches, making sure that there's only one benchy there.
Master Benchy.
Mm-hmm.
So what were those panels you were showing, Monkey? Are those for the wall?
Yeah, those are for the wall.
Yeah, it's looking awesome.
I think I'm going to spell out Monkey.
So I am I'm going to change it. I'm going
So
to
you're going to put
change
some
the
LED
brim.
behind them? Is that the idea?
No, that not. They're
for
just
sound
going
proofing?
on the wall, on the back wall, and then I have those letters, and they will have LED.
Okay.
So I think it will illuminate the wall as well.
Yep. Should help with sound, right?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I have no sound issues here, so yeah.
Where is the gap? So there's only one benchy on the card, so
Almost got stabbed by an hot end.
yeah.
So is that a new printer for you, Zach?
Yeah, it's my first Delta printer. I'm still working on it. The funny thing is, I sliced it with a brim around it, and yet it's not printing the brim at all.
Interesting.
Wrong file.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was below the bed.
Yeah, maybe it's printing now. It's printing also in a different filament, different color, different filament, a different slicer as well. So let it run, and we will see. And in the meantime, let's chat.
We were talking about Delta printers and that on, I think it was Liam's stream. Extra printer. There are definitely advantages with the fact that the bed doesn't move, as far as the ability to print, thin things that would fall over if the bed was moving.
Yeah.
But there is, I try to, where's the thing? Oh. I want to print this knife standing upright, and because of the movement, it was difficult to do that. So I'm still going to do that, but with more supports so that it doesn't wiggle so much. But do you have a Delta, Marcus?
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I wouldn't mind having one, but it would have so little use for me, I think.
It's great for high prints, tall prints.
I don't know. It's a lot to learn for one more printer.
Oh yeah, that's also something what I mentioned earlier in this live stream. Getting known with the Cartesian style 3D printer, that bed leveling, handling of the stepper motors, different kind of things, V-slot rollers or smooth rods, lead screws or just belts, different kind of things that you can have on a Cartesian 3D printer. And then a Core XY and a Delta, those are different kind of machines, different kind of handling, different kind of things that you are used to. Somebody asked me, huh?
Go ahead.
Sorry?
Go ahead.
Somebody said to ask me in one of the videos about the Ender 6. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, bro.
I don't know what happened, but it got a little bit vague. But he asked me in one of the video comments, he asked me, is this a good machine to start 3D printing with? I would say no. I mean, if you are very technical, but just learning how to start with printing or 3D printing, I think a Cartesian is better.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't mind having a Core XY or at least a bed that had, or a printer that has the Z bed, because it's almost as good as like a Delta as far as like the bed moves on Z, but that's not going to affect anything. It moves so slowly, a little bit each layer.
I would like to see more entry level Core XY.
Oh yeah, but good ones.
Yeah.
But I would trade in one of my bed slingers for one for sure. I would get rid of a bed slinger for one of them.
Bed slingers? What did you say?
Yeah, that's what we call the ones where the bed moves on the Y. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the normal Ender printers and all the others.
The i3 stuff.
The bed slingers. Okay. Now I know what you mean with bed slinger. Yeah, but indeed, when the bed only moves over the Z-axis without any other thing, then that's much better. Yeah.
Yeah. It's more stable.
More stable, and the printer doesn't have to be that wide.
Right. So usually those will be more box shaped, whereas the i3 style bed slingers, have the
it's just a big
T-shaped.
Yeah.
And that's inherently not as stable as just a box, where the whole thing is framed in.
Yeah, exactly. Especially also with the aluminum extrusions, when the cube is made, it's very sturdy.
What's interesting is the TAS, like the Lowsbots, that they have the full frame, square frame, yet they still sling the bed. So But
I do hear some good things about it.
Yeah, it's going to be ultimately going to be just a little bit better than a Prusa, but the cost difference, explains it all. So.
But I would rather have a Core XY than a Delta.
Yeah, Delta has limitations. The higher you go, the smaller the area that you have to print.
Yeah, and the printers are pretty high itself because you have all those rods. That's just wasting space.
Oh yeah, that's true. Didn't think about that.
But I do need to say that it's gorgeous.
Oh yeah, it's fun to watch.
It's cool.
I mean, I did a video today about the Plybot. I was doubting about it because of only shipping to the US instead of the whole world. Now they do. So for that reason, I made a video topic about it. And I like the movement of the hands, printing something on a bed that is, not moving. What do you think about that, Marcus? The Scara type machine.
Are you talking about like that one Kickstarter that has 2 arms?
Yeah.
So there was some controversy about that. I don't know if you saw Warkaki's post, but apparently people were asking for more videos and examples of prints. Instead, I guess they actually removed some things and didn't actually add anything. And but then so there were a lot of comments on about that, and people were saying that they tried it with the one arm, and it wasn't stable enough. It was you get too much shimmer, too much vibration.
Yeah.
And so they went to 2 arms, and it turned out that isn't enough either. So there's some doubt whether, even 3 arms. Supposedly someone tried even 3 arms, and it still wasn't good. So it just might be a bad idea. I think you put a plotter on there, do some, put a pen on there. But, but 3D printing and stuff, probably not.
Yeah, but I also think, Marcus, because of I didn't mention that in the video because I normally do a closer look on one machine, and that is then for the whole video for maybe 10-12 minutes. But in this case, I kept it very short. Indeed, the thing you say is maybe also for that reason we don't see those camera machines quite a lot in the 3D printing world. We basically see the Cartesian, the Deltas, the Core XY, now also the belt printers, but that is a combination of a belt and a Core XY machine. But then the robot arm that moves in one direction and then going up and down. Yeah.
I'd love to see it work. But, physics.
Yeah, and you also have those robot arms, that 5-axis printers.
Yeah,
that is also you don't need supports anymore. It's just printing because it can move the printer around the model.
Yeah, people talk about like the E-Cube and the Snapmaker, where it does CNC as well, but it's 3-axis CNC. But if you could do 5-axis, I wouldn't get CNC if it wasn't at least 4-axis. And so I would never buy one of those machines because that's not the CNC I'm looking for. But yes, as soon as you start adding extra axes, it unlocks so much.
Yeah, because
you can do.
If you would have a 4 or 5-axis robot arm, you can basically do sculpting.
Right.
Oh, you like the statue? Okay, just print another one or make another one.
I think obviously the software doesn't exist yet, right? So they're working on it, I'm guessing. But I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, because now we are printing layer upon layer. We're adding more material to the build. But then, as Peter said, that you don't need any supports anymore. I really would like to see how that is going to work, because you need to have some squeeze from one old layer with a new layer. I really am curious if they are going that kind of route, how it is going to look like.
Well, I'm sure there's some squeeze in there, even if it's lateral, instead of vertical, because you can print on your side and even upside down.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh yeah.
Obviously, printing in space is going to be an advantage with one of those printers. But
I really want to try that.
In space. You can check the private chat. I posted a link. Mm-hmm. There's a YouTube video on there with an example.
But they were asking for people to submit models to try out the slicer on, and Lightspeed submitted the model for this mirror adapter for my app, and they showed that they actually 3D printed it with no supports at all. Now, even though the model required minimal supports, and they're easy to remove because of the design. Being able to do it without supports reduces the time, and it's just a nice proof of concept, I think.
Yeah,
that you can even do it.
Indeed. Did I ever saw your the mirror support? Do you have a link for that?
Yeah, I can post it in the chat box. Show you that too. So here it prints just like this, and so the mirror itself is 45 degrees. So that's no problem. The problem is underneath right here. It's just one support all the way across, actually on this lip right here, just all the way across, and that comes off pretty easy.
But that thing is needed when you are using your app?
It helps. So since you're using a front-facing camera and you want to see, you're watching the screen while you're scanning so you can see what you've scanned. Like, so scanning yourself is fine because you can see the screen. But if you're trying to scan something, someone else, then you have to hold the phone like this away from you, and you can't see the screen, so you can't see what you're doing. So this thing basically makes it into like a periscope.
Okay, so if I would scan myself, then I don't need the mirror.
Right.
But if I'm scanning someone else,
yeah,
then okay. So
you'll actually get better quality scans if you don't use it, because at least with the craft mirror, because it weakens the signal a little bit. But my brother, who's one of my main testers, he does all his scans with a selfie stick. And he doesn't use a mirror. He just holds it out and walks around and like scans whatever he's trying to get. But you can see that turns it into like a tricorder. So like you point it at what you're scanning, and you can see the screen. But
nice.
But if you have a first surface mirror, then supposedly you don't have any signal loss with the infrared. So I ordered some first surface mirrors, but they haven't come in yet.
Okay. I used my tripod, and I flipped the base 90 degrees. I still need to try it out how good the better scans, because it's not done in 30 minutes. For me, I need to figure out how it works. So.
Yeah. Well, when you're scanning yourself, I think you're really just going for your face, really just doing like a 3D selfie.
Yeah.
But if you're going to sit on a tripod and try to do the spinny thing, you're still going to have problems, because you're not going to also get it under your chin and on the top of your head. But if you are messing around with that, it does work with, like if you have one of these Bluetooth shutter buttons, so you can use it, sit in your chair and start the scanning and stop the scanning with the button if you have one of these.
But you can use multiple scans to create one file?
You could.
Okay, so I can make multiple shots and then combine it into one 3D model?
Sure. Yeah, because...
Which kind of software do you use after that you use the scanner?
You would want to use Mesh Mixer or 3D Builder or something just to combine the shapes. But so when you scan stuff, it's actually to scale. If you import it, like Mesh Mixer doesn't ask you, and like 3D Builder asks you what units. And so if you pick meters, it's actually to scale. And I'm currently updating the software, so testing it. So I'm going to export everything in millimeters, just because everyone uses Mesh Mixer, it seems like. And Mesh Mixer doesn't ask you, it assumes millimeters. So I'm going to change it to export everything in millimeters. So anyways, if you scan one part of your body and then save it and then scan another part, they should all line up, because it's all the same scale. So it should fit right in. So I haven't done it, but theoretically.
I did, I think a year ago, I used some pictures and then added into, I think, Blender. And there I got something out of it, but was not the way I expected.
I don't know how good Blender is at cleaning things up. It definitely can fix normals and stuff like that. But Mesh Mixer is specifically for like cleaning up meshes that you're going to print.
Yeah, because the thing, I'm not sure if it is. I think it was Blender, but then you had one picture, and then you have to put the mesh into the point of the eyes, nose. Putting all the specific parts, and then shaping the lips, shaping the ears.
Right.
That is a nice hole.
Yeah, Blender is a
Polymate,
decent sculpting app nowadays. But another advantage of Mesh Mixer and Blender, of course, is that they're both cross-platform also.
Okay. That HP G6 in the background there. The 3D printer? No, that is the FL Sun QQS Pro. Oh, I'm going to watch that later, dude. Oh, my laptop. Hey. Yes, it's a HP G6.
Someone can't put that thing in Burst link in private chat.
Okay. So I'm going to look for that. But do you also have this laptop, Paul? Paul? So some other things to share today. We can look up for 3D printers. Somebody has a suggestion which printer we can look at for the coming future to come. I know that Anycubic is working on the Viper, but I still didn't see anything coming by. Yeah, the Prusa XL. Nobody knows when it is going to come. Excuse-moi.
You think it'll be? Have they leaked anything as far as like what type it is? Is it going to be a bed slinger, or is it going to be Core XY or
Core XY?
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I think a Core XY / tool changer kind of thing.
Yeah, I think they're going that way. That's expensive.
I wonder how the resin printer is going, considering all the cheap Chinese competitors.
Yeah. Yeah, just like Davey said, the 3D printing Belgian, he said last week, well, I mean, you buy the Anycubic Photon X and you have a large SLA resin 3D printer for under the 400 euros or US dollars.
Well, when Prusa's resin printer first came out, it was competitive. Like that price was competitive.
Yeah.
But it didn't take long.
Yeah, that didn't take long.
Yeah, and they're getting cheaper and cheaper and bigger.
Oh, talking about bigger, I was watching my my video about the Saturn 4K, the closer look, and because I had to clean up my laptop, I watched that a part, and I mentioned there in that video, this is just a mid-scale resin 3D printer, and everybody was talking, "Ooh, that is huge! That is huge!" But in the end of 2020. Elegoo announced the Jupiter, a even bigger resin printer. And
Yeah.
I said, let's kill in the middle of 2020.
So I see their naming scheme now, but they run out of planets, right? They go any bigger than Jupiter.
Yeah, I think they have to take some other constellations with
The
that.
sun, I guess, right?
Yeah, because the Mercury is a washing and curing station. Mercury sounds a little bit like cleaning stuff or curing. Mercury, yeah, okay. It's in the name. So we still have Venus. We have we have Uranus. We have Neptune. But Neptune is a FDM 3D printer. So Neptune 1 and Neptune. But then Jupiter has also Titan, Europe, and some other little planets or moons. So I think they have with Pluto. I think Pluto is going to be a resin printer. What do you think, Marcus?
I don't know. Like, Mercury would have been better, I think. Obviously, if they were going to go smaller, but they kind of used that up. They've done that with Uranus, obviously.
I mean, Jupiter, big. Saturn, big.
Right.
They choose the name very specifically because Jupiter is much bigger than Saturn.
Was there a Neptune 1? I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, there was. Yeah, it was. First, it was a Flash Forge replicator, kind of enclosed 3D printer.
Oh, okay.
On the Kickstarter campaign in 2016, and after the Kickstarter campaign, they went for a i3 style 3D printer. I can show a picture of it because when I was working on the video about the Neptune, I wanted to say that it's their first FDM 3D printer, but then I thought the name sounds familiar, and it is Neptune 2. Is there also a Neptune? And I was glad that I did, because somebody commented me, you are the only one who says that it's not their first 3D printer. So, and let's go Neptune. It's a very basic 3D printer. Screen share.
I guess I'm excited about the Jupiter because maybe eventually people will start buying the Jupiter, and there'll be Saturn in stock, so I can actually buy some.
Yeah, I also hinted to Elegoo a few times that I want also getting my hands on the Neptune 2. You know, not for free. I just want to buy it, but I want to have a head start, because if this machine is going to be online, I'm not going to be the first that know that it is going to be online. But then yeah.
And there's been a lot of reviews on the Neptune. Uncle Jesse had one. Was it Thomas Slender?
Thomas has one. I think Joel also have one. I think the whole upper part of the YouTube community has one.
Yeah, I'm assuming there's nothing special about the printers that they sent them, because the design seems pretty straightforward.
Oh yeah.
So.
I entered Neptune 2. I don't know if it is my oh yeah, I still have it. But here the first thing you see is my thumbnail. Hi!
Well,
Nice.
I think the Neptune 2 looks amazing for the price. And they should have come out with it before Christmas. I say that, but then at the same time, there's no way they would have kept up with demand, right? They would have had to come out with it in like in the summer to have enough stock really to have any for Christmas. But I'm waiting to see what Creality's response is going to be before Christmas, because they got to come up with something before Christmas, or they're not going to get the bonuses that year.
I think that I don't have any inside knowledge, but knowing Creality, knowing Anycubic, knowing Elegoo, and some other bigger brands, they are working on machines that they are going to release over 2021. I mean, during COVID, I'm surprised that they put out so much new 3D printers in the time of the COVID. I'm really surprised about that. I mean, when the pandemic hit here in the world, they had this 6th-year anniversary Creality, and they released brand new 3D printers or announced 3D printers. So, but I think for this year, I think Creality is going to come with 3D printers. I know from Anycubic that they are going to do something with the Viper, because in their celebration of August from last year, they also announced that that printer should come out in November or in December.
Is that a resin?
No, that's an FDM 3D printer. But what I mentioned in a video earlier, it's going to look like the CR6 SE, but then the answer from Anycubic. But there are some little things on it that I really would like to see what the infill is for, or the idea from Anycubic is.
Well, again, the Neptune 2, I mean, first Elegoo blew everyone away with the price, per value or whatever for those resin printers. I mean, Elegoo, and no one has really matched them since. You can get other decent resin printers, but still not at the price of Elegoo. And then I guess I'm not surprised what they did for FDM with their Neptune 2, but I don't know why they're racing to the bottom as far as price goes. Like they didn't have to be that much lower. They could have really just matched the Ender 3 price, and with their brand loyalty, I think they would have still gotten a decent number of sales. Yeah. So I'm a little bit worried what it's going to do to the economy of 3D printers. See,
I mean, when Creality came with the Ender 3, you had the i3 style 3D printer, which we saw from Prusa, the turned upside down T shape, which was very basic, very common. But Creality came with aluminum extrusions, a very rigid design, and also a very cheap 3D printer. So making it more to normal people, because the i3 costs around the $800-900 US, instead of their machine for less than $300, which is a huge difference. And now you see everywhere, you see the same kind of H-shaped aluminum extrusions, the 3030 aluminum extrusions, if I'm not mistaken, and also the controller box and the display. And if you see one, you have seen them all. But making it more exclusive by adding features or by putting some other things to it, and then also getting a lower price, who is still mass production, and they are still earning a lot of money with that. So I'm very curious about the $160 machine from Elegoo. How it is going to work.
Another advantage is I see a lot of people that are confused by so many different versions of the Ender 3. They don't know which one to get. Neptune 2 isn't doing the same thing. Like,
it's a different machine.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of options. You're like, spend the $160, you get everything. You don't have to try to figure out which bed you want, which, you know. Ender 3 kind of hurt themselves with having so many options. When they came out with the Ender V2, they should have stopped production on the original. And now you have, do you want an Ender or Ender V2? Do you want the Pro? I mean,
or the Ender 3 Max?
Yeah, users don't know.
Yeah, for my buddy who lives across the street, literally on the other side, I bought him an Ender 3 to get him started with a 3D printer. But yeah, do you want an Ender 3? Do you want an Ender 3 Pro? Do you want an Ender 3 version 2? Do you want to have an Ender 3 Max? But also within the firmware, also there within the controller board, you have different kind of options. Because I know from the V2, you have a 8-bit and a 16-bit version. And the 16-bit? Did I say 16-bit? Oh my God, I mean 32-bit. And also with or without silent stepper drivers. I mean, if you really want to stand out, listen to the community. Take the Capricorn tubes. Make sure that there is a filament run-out sensor on it and a standard BL Touch or a other auto-bed leveling system and touchscreen. So what they did with the CR6 SE, it's more in the right direction. But as you said, if you make a new Ender 3 version 2, put those other two away. You know, decommission it. Instead
if I was them, I'd have one basic hardware and firmware selection, maybe 2 beds to choose from, and then a BL Touch option, and that's it, right? Yeah. And maybe even just have one bed, but maybe just for the price difference, have the BL Touch be the only option, and I just like, maybe the Chinese market is different, maybe the global market is different, but the United States consumers are confused if there's too many options. They're easily confused.
Yeah. And like you can see now with the Neptune, you have the Neptune and the Neptune 2. So people know that the Neptune 1 is going to get out of the way and make room for the 2. Because why should you buy the older version if you have a newer version, right?
Right.
Hey, Davey, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to the live stream.
I'm doing okay. I'm trying to figure out virtual machines.
Oh.
How's the family doing?
The what?
How's the family doing?
Michael isn't sick anymore. Well, he still has a phlegmy cough, but it's productive coughing, so
that's good.
Zoe is as sick as anything. She is really sick. She's got like a flu-ish thing. It's not COVID. I mean, she got what Michael had, but it's hitting her harder than him. And I'm just gonna be like, what disease? I don't know. They get sick, I never get sick. I sleep next to her when she has a flu or something. I sleep next to her and I'm fine.
Yeah.
I don't know if that just means my immune system is like.
There's this. It's not an insignificant portion of the population that are asymptomatic to the flu.
Mm-hmm.
yet you're still a carrier, but you just don't experience any symptoms. It's not a small number. It's at like 5%.
I mean,
not as rare as people think.
The last time I remember having the flu was in last year, March. But that was like the first time I was like, oh wow, I'm really sick. The flu sucks. Because I would get like maybe a slight fever, maybe cough a bit, but I was like out for like 2 days. And of course, now knowing what we know about the state of the world, maybe I had COVID back then because my entire family was sick.
Yeah.
Who knows?
You cough a few times, you feel a little bit less
But
than
I've been finding crap like this. A chat coin. Hey, this was... I designed this myself. And then, of course, I had
Bitcoin.
Dude, the owner of like the Discord group, the Giga Chats coin, what was it again? Giga Chats Pump and Dump Fraternity. Like one of the admin, like one of the creators was like, "Dude, I'll pay you $100 for this." And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's easy to ship. Do it.
I mean,
did that print in 2 parts, and then you like glued it? Yeah.
I mean, this is like 50 grams of filament. I mean, it's not light. I mean, this is pretty chunky.
Mm-hmm.
This thing was like 40 grams of filament somehow. But yeah, like people want to buy this. People want to buy this. I have a Dogecoin downstairs that people want to buy. I'm like, oh wow, I should just make an Etsy store and just make every single cryptocurrency into a printable coin.
Do it.
Sell them for $10.
Plus shipping. Yeah.
Yeah. My crypto gambling has paid off quite nicely. I invested $500 into BNB just because it was going up and it's stable and it's the exchange's own currency. So they gotta put money into it to keep it up. It went up like 50%, and I'm like, nice. Currently, my €500 investment in that coin turned into €1,800 in the span of 2 days. I am very happy.
I'm also in the cryptocurrency currently.
Oh, did you buy cryptocurrency because of me?
No, I'm mining it with my phone. I'm mining the Pi coin.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. One coin that you can mine with your phone. I mean, I got a phone that I don't use, so I could just plug that in, just let it run day in, day out.
Yeah, I have 9 of it, almost 10.
The pump on Binance on Sunday. Let me open the Discord. Let me go check what's on the calendar for Sunday.
Just to greet some people who joined the live stream.
Hold on, let me
Lake
see.
of Viking, welcome.
Giga Chats coin.
Quite some time here.
Pump calendar. Sunday.
Welcome back.
As far as I can see, the only pump that's happening on Sunday is by Today We Push. Binance per BTC at 7 GMT. So that would be convert the time, please. So that would be 6 p.m. for us. Let's see. Beaks. Does Beaks have a bit bigger calendar? Oh no, here we go. Sunday, Cryptic Joe is pumping at the same time as Mega Pump Group and the same time as United, and Today We Push. So I'm guessing that this is a collab between all these groups, and Fair Pumps is also doing their thing on Sunday. I don't know.
So I don't get into the cryptocurrency stuff, but let's assume I had some disposable income. How much of your time do you invest in like researching these coins to figure out, and then watching it and stuff?
Honestly, my research time is just being on the Giga Chat Discord, because this is a Discord with like people who have experience and people who know their crap, and they give really good signals. And if I had listened to them earlier, because they were like, buy BNB. BNB is a good investment. If I would have bought it back then, when I first heard about it, I would have made like ×5 in like a half month time.
Yeah.
To say something like that. A good investments right now. Bitcoin, of course, is always a good investment. You buy it once and you just leave it for a year or two. Just leave it. Don't think about it. But good projects is stuff like ADA. That is, I think, 70 cents right now per coin. And it has a pretty good future. And it has a lot of partnerships coming. And the roadmap is very good. So people are guesstimating that that coin will, in a year or 2 or 3, will be worth about $10.
Mhm.
So that would be more than 10 times. What else is good? BNB is always a good investment. What was the other one?
Doge?
No. Don't buy Doge.
No. No. Very clear.
Come on, what was the name of it? Nano. Nano is also apparently a really good investment. You need to know some people. You need to if you know the right people that know their shit, it's really easy to make profits. I mean, just gonna share my damn screen.
How do you buy that stuff even? Because
wait, you're in the US, right?
yeah.
So you can go to Coinbase. You can buy several cryptocurrencies straight there with your credit card. In terms of trading, Binance.us, there's a bunch of other platforms you can do to trade, but most people get their coins in the US from Coinbase. It's a very simple website. Of course, you have to do the KYC, know your customers, so you have to give them information. That's the law. But it's actually not that hard. I mean, I could literally now on Livestream go to Coinbase.com and buy $50 of Bitcoin in like 2 minutes.
Nice. Hello, Paul. Yeah, indeed. The whistle from the Prusa Mini is very loud. My daughters had to try it out.
There we
inside
go.
the house.
I got the thing open. So this is the group I'm talking about. Giga Chat, Coin Pump and Dump Fraternity. Great group. For example, here they got, if you're a senior, they got tiers. You can be normal guy. If you invite one person, you get junior alerts, blah, blah, blah. But this is their alert system. So if there's like specific movements that get picked up, like easy went up this. All of it is right there. So let's see, was there a specific warning for the pump groups? Some of them, like the bigger ones, they buy coins like a half hour before, buy up, pre-pump it, set their prices up, and then have their little victims buy into their things, and then it gives you potential pre-pump because going 14.66% in 30 seconds is kind of a high jump. They got their postgrad podium. This is where information is. Potential big gems, EDX, and stuff like this. All of this information is on their website. They got their 101s, server guides, the rules, announcements. Of course, if you want to be in the Pump a Dump games, they got their listings. They got a voice chat. This is the special group. I'm in the special group. Big chat, Storm, crypto only. Yeah. And I just hang out in there. And occasionally they give me good stuff. And so far they haven't failed me once.
Okay. But
And just
how do they know? How do they know when it is going up with 14.66% in so much minutes? How do they know that?
API, Binance information. Like the what you know what the API is, right? Was it application interface or whatever is the actual full name of it? They just have it connected up to Binance, so they are just harvesting the data from Binance's entire website, so they can see that this coin went up 6% in 20 minutes. That one coin went up 13%. Here we go. 15.06 in 4 minutes. And stuff like that. They can just read it out. I can't show you because I'm not on Windows, but this is a bot that I have, and it just does full automatic trading, and it also works with the Binance API. The stupid scammer groups, they post a little coin, bam, at the end it reads the thing, buys, and you can just, and this is all based on the API from Binance themselves. Oh wow, what a great 3%, wow, 6%, 10%, 15%. Ooh. I would, but yeah, bam, 20% profit. Stay away from these guys. Big Bump Signal, they are the biggest goddamn scams. Stay away from these guys. If you see a cryptocurrency Discord that uses Wall Street bets in their name, just stay away from it. They're all brand new groups trying to ride to hype wave. These guys were supposed to be good, trustable pumps. They use a quantum clock, atomic clock thing, where it's a randomized result, and then the coin gets picked based on that. But now it turns out that they have a list of coins that, like the clock says 5, so it picks the 5th coin in the list. But they don't put that. They don't give that coin list to us. They have it private, and after the pump, they post it to show that indeed the randomized seed was this coin. But if they already have the list beforehand, they can just change the list before they post it. So these guys are not trustworthy, in my opinion. But yeah, I just hang out here. Lovely people. Fat chat is a bit chaotic. Very chaotic. These guys are also a really good group. They're like this Giga Chat and Trade Survivors are pretty much people who all came from, everybody got involved with big bump signals and then got destroyed. They got scammed out of their money. I mean, I had a bot, right? I bought in 2 seconds after the signal was given, and I still lost 70% of my investment. So now, if I join in one of those stupid things, I take the smaller ones, the ones where the admins don't have millions, because Big Pump Signal, the owner, they make, with every single pump, they make millions. Just millions. we've estimated on one pump and dump that they've made about 6 billion USD in 2 seconds.
So pump and dump really is just like a pyramid scheme, right? The people that are in early make money, and then the people who are in late don't make any.
I mean, well, a pyramid scheme has multiple tiers, right? It's I mean, you got the top tier, it's like, and you like scale it down. They tell you to sell it to other people, blah blah blah. But pump and dumps tend to just be 1, 2, maybe 3 people. And of course, now there's scammers using the scammer's name to scam people, where they change the Discord name to make it look like they're one of the admins of these groups and go like, hey, we have open spots in our insider group. You get a half minute, 1 minute early access to the coin we're going to pick. You pay us this much and we let you in. But it's never the actual people, because they don't do that, because that would just mean less profit for them. Mm-hmm. So people are getting like scammed on the pumps. People are getting scammed on scammers acting like the scammers. And we've seen guys who have earned 50 grand on this alone. Like, people checked the Bitcoin address and they got about a Bitcoin in. Can you imagine just changing your Discord name, just spamming DMs to people, and then just getting 50 grand? And the sad thing is, it's not really regulated.
Oh, yeah.
Pump and dumps are completely legal. It's not legal on the stock market, but it's legal in cryptocurrency.
Yeah, like that's it. I'm also doing this cryptocurrency mining.
But you know what? It's very simple. I invested money I can miss. That's a lot of issues with people. When Doge happened, people were like putting the entire college loan in there, the entire savings, everything. They were just throwing all of the money in there, and now they're like, we lost the entire. We don't have money anymore. It's like, what the hell did you
exactly.
there was like a guy who was like, I lost 50K on Doge. I'm like, why did you like buy like 100K worth of Doge or whatever? It's like, why?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you can miss it, no problem. But if you can't, don't do it.
I mean, I've learned with the pump and dump thingies right now. Like, when Big Pump Signal got me badly, I went all in. I was like, okay, well, I got the bot, I'm safe, blah, blah, blah. But then there was an issue, because these assholes, like a half second or like a second before the actual pump, they start like buying and like pumping the price up in the sky. So when they are finished, they can post a pretty picture of, look at how tall it went. But
actually, they
they just bought it pre-hand. And what happened with me was, Binance's API has an issue when a coin is already, say, 400% up, and you set your limit, your profit, at 300%. That is 700, yes. Now, the problem with Binance is that above 500% whatever the word is, it just glitches out, and it did not set my loss stop. So you can say, I want to take my profit at 50%, and I want to take a max loss of 20% based on my original investment. And it glitched out and it didn't set my 20%. So I just flew down to minus 70%.
Oh my gosh.
And then I was like, well, I'm not going to risk waiting any longer. I'm just going to take my loss.
Yeah.
And then I've made way more money just following these guys' recommendations than I have made on any of these pump and dump schemes. And I'm saying we're going to see Bitcoin at 100K in maybe 4 months. It's already over 55K right now. Oh man, it was dead like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it crashed to like what, $3,000, $4,000.
So my parents called me last week asking me about Bitcoin, and I said, if you have some extra money, maybe like a couple $100, and you think it's, I don't. It's gambling, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you
The
don't know
earlier
what
you
you're
get
doing, if you
in,
don't know what you're doing, you're gambling.
I said probably the earlier you get in, if you decide to do it, the better. But you don't risk any money you can't lose. But I was surprised. My parents to be calling me about Bitcoin. It was not something I expected.
But that's the thing. Don't buy Bitcoin, buy Ethereum. Because Bitcoin, let's say you buy Bitcoin now and it goes to 100K. That's less than times 2. But Ethereum is like, right? I think it's like 1900 something. It's trying to get to the 2 grand.
Okay.
But that coin has the potential to go to 10K, 15K in a couple of years, while Bitcoin might go to 100K, 150K. So yeah, there's way more profit chance with Ethereum.
Right. Yeah, less stability, but more.
No, but Ethereum is very stable. It's like Bitcoin and Ethereum are the kings, 2 kings. Bitcoin because it was the first one, Ethereum because everybody uses its network.
Okay.
Because you can make programs run on their chain, like applications and like stuff. It's complicated and pretty cool stuff. But like Bitcoin, it needs an update. Like Bitcoin's actually really slow compared to what's out now. Like I sent money from Lightbit, which is a Dutch website, by the way, Zach, to Binance, and it took about an hour to get there. Now, if you take a coin like Nano sends coins in like 2 seconds. So, Bitcoin is only that big because it's the first one, the most famous one, but it's actually one of the more ancient ones, even with the Lightning network that's up.
I think what's interesting is that a lot of people come up with a lot of different applications for blockchain technology.
Oh yeah, it's wild, and I mean, Ethereum is going to release version 2 of their network, and it's going to be a radical change. You got what was it again?
I mean, outside of cryptocurrency, they're using blockchain for all kinds of stuff, interesting things.
I mean, Ripple is intended to be used in like banking, like actual banking applications. Too bad the SEC is suing them.
So right now, like if you're a script writer or even a novel writer, you can join the Writers Guild of America, and then you could copyright protect. I mean, you sent them a manuscript, and they would record it, right, the whole thing, and the time that you submitted it. In case there was ever a copyright claim, there'd be evidence that they recorded your submission before whoever you were suing submission.
Because you can't edit the blockchain.
Right. So now there's a blockchain version of that where you can submit your stories to. Which I mean,
did you know that you can technically send messages through Bitcoin? If you send any Bitcoin to anybody, you can technically add text to it.
That's cool.
By the way, there was back in the days there was a scare because one of the first Bitcoin transactions had a link to illegal porn. You can probably guess what I mean, right? The really bad stuff. As a message, so people are worried that the U.S. government is going to find out and they're going to shut it all down and ban it everywhere because. But yeah, it's crazy what you can do with blockchain technology.
Yeah, yes, Writers Guild of America, they charge you $20 to submit stuff, and so this I mean, it's nice to have competition because it
You
drives
know,
prices
I
down
mean-
and increases customer service.
I mean, a blockchain application is really a good idea for copyright stuff because you can't change the blockchain.
Right. It's legally defensible, very easy.
I've heard about some agricultural stuff being using blockchain and stuff like that, and all because of a group of like 5 people and Mr. Satoshi back in God knows when Bitcoin was created. It's kind of funny. The creator of Bitcoin, TOG guy, Mr. Satoshi himself. We don't know who the hell he is. We still don't know who he is.
That's funny.
Like, nobody knows who he is. We don't know if he's alive, if he's dead. He just disappeared. And it's
Look
like,
for some large uncharted island.
so there's probably some guy who created Bitcoin, maybe alive, who has maybe like 1 million Bitcoin. It's just sitting there. Because back in the days, you could buy Bitcoins for cents.
Right.
And that's why my ideology right now is I'm too stupid for day trading. So I just pick a good projects that are going well, they have good roadmaps, people are interested. I mean, if you see a coin that's like, say, 50 cents and it has a good roadmap and it's got a lot of ideas and there's a lot of interest, and you start seeing that they have like millions of USD volume in trading every single day, that's something to keep an eye on, because a completely horrible coin will have like $5,000 a day worth of trade. But if you have a coin that has millions, even though it's so cheap, but then again, you got Doge. Doge is the outlier in this entire story because Doge is actually a complete garbage coin. Let's see how much.
I heard that there was some value in there, like as far as people were accepting it and stuff.
The people accept Doge because it's one of the most famous ones. But oh, ouch! Doge is going down. Ooh. Let's see. It's at 45 euro cents. It went down 14% in one day. But yeah, Dogecoin was made as a joke.
I remembered that being some kind of meme, and then when people were talking about just recently actually buying it, I'm like, wait.
Dogecoin has been around since forever. It was one of the
It's
first.
a long time.
It was one of the first coins to ever get made, and the guy just made it as a joke. And it's like an absolute garbage coin. Like, it has no hard cap on its amount of coins, so it has an infinite amount of coins that can be made. Infinite, which haha, the US dollar is worthless because of inflation. Well, what do you think will happen with Dogecoin? It's also infinite amount of money. But yeah, Doge, it just had a lot of hype, and then Elon Musk had started joining in.
So the limit on Bitcoin, it's like a constrained by the algorithm. So you're saying that Dogecoin doesn't have any like mathematical.
Bitcoin has a maximum. Oh, hold on, Bitcoin maximum max cap.
Right, because of like the bit size or whatever. Has a limit, a theoretical limit.
Okay, so the maximum amount of Bitcoins that can ever exist is 21 million.
Right. And then Dogecoin doesn't have that.
Nope. But Dogecoin back in the days was very useful to move funds from exchange to exchange, because Dogecoin barely had any movement. It was actually a very stable price. So people would take $1,000 in Bitcoin that they want to move to another place quickly, like another exchange, they would just buy $1,000 worth of Doge, ship and send it out, and then it would show up in like a couple of minutes instead of maybe 2 hours, and then sell the Doge again. And also actually the application for Doge, moving cash.
Hey, Paul Cumber, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to the live stream.
So what, so what are you going on, 3D printing wise, Belgium?
Yeah, well,
Besides coin.
I print the disc gang on the RE1.
I think I printed that exact same one. Yeah, my son is totally into Flash.
Yeah, it's by what's his name? I forgot his name. Veteran. No, what's his normal name?
Wexter.
Yeah, Wexter. Yeah, this is a Wexter model. This is Filamentum purple red, printed on the RE1 ER20, which I'm still a big fan of. I still like that printer a lot.
Right, let's find out when I printed then. If it's Wexter's, I'm enjoying these Patreons. I really only recently figured out like how you get the models by joining Patreon.
Yeah, it's really complicated on Wexter's Patreon. You have to like click around on like weird spots, and then you get like is it a Dropbox link?
But
I mean, if I remember correctly,
most everything I've printed has been free models. I bought a few here and there, like just outright, like they have a store or something. But I really want to support these guys. Like if I ever start making any money off this app, I definitely want to support.
But
people.
For example, Fotis Mint, he has a website where you can log into with your Patreon info, and then it just automatically points you to the list of models that you can download.
On my mini factory.
Oh yeah, my mini factory. I mean, but my mini factory is annoying because if I search bust, I just get like an infinite amount of like actual like busts from like Greece and stuff that they 3D scanned and crap like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been checking out that tanks thing. That's a new hype.
Oh yeah.
I don't like using that website for some reason. I really don't know why.
Right.
Yeah, but it's not only STL, it's also other step files and
yeah, I actually got the Bitcoin model from Tanks. It was like one of the first things. I was like, oh hey, cool, I'll download it in steps. It's about step file.
I also have the Bitcoin here on my mini factory.
Is it the actual same one?
I don't know. Can be. Not that.
So does Yagi index things yet? Because I do most of my searching on Yagi. Because it's way faster than using Thingy versus search, even for using search finding stuff on Thingy.
Everything is faster than Thingiverse.
But
so I printed this Banshee on the Delta using process slicer, and it's looking much better.
Is that the one you just finished that?
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah, it looks better than the one that like you messed with the tension.
Yeah, but the thing is, I see on the upper part that it is better. Little spots here and there, but here I don't have them.
Those little lines that you get on the bow, it's due to shrinkage, and there's nothing you can do.
Yeah. But other than that, it does look great. Very nice.
Have you ever guys? So there's this place you could download models from called 3D Mag or something. It's indexed by Yegi.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of really good models on there, but you don't know what the origin is. Like I have no idea where those files come from. Like where they got those files from.
Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come
It's
from?
just a zip file, and there's nothing in the zip file as far as where they came. But anyways, if Things wants to do something to increase their usage, they should get indexed by Yegi for sure.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you get indexed by Yegi. I think Prusa Printers is indexed now.
I actually have no idea. I have never used Prusa printers. I don't really have a use for it, so.
What's nice about Yegi is you can, well, one of the reasons I started Thingiverse is because everything on there is free. You're never going to pay for anything on Thingiverse. You can tip them if you want, but it's always going to be free. But then when you're searching on Yegi, there's a checkbox. You can say only free, and that way it also searches Cults and all those other pages, but it'll only show you the free ones.
Mm-hmm. But I just hop around and see what I can find to print. It's kind of weird. We have this huge collection of models that we can pick out, and it's like really hard to pick something out. It's like, oh, I want to print something with this red purple. It's like, what am I going to print? I mean, my default is like get a bust or something, but in general, there's so many interesting things, and I just go like, it's too much filament. It's too complicated. It doesn't fit. Let's print another Banshee.
Yeah, most things I print,
white sack.
Yeah, just print another Banshee.
And it's like Banshee is so overrated these days. So it's better stuff like this printing engine model thing. That, in my opinion, is a way better benchmark of what your printer can do. Because if your printer sucks, it can't print this.
What's funny is that, so my 3D scanning app, I wanted to give you one model to start with, just so you could, like, some people, you can download the app and your iPhone might not support scanning. So you could have the app but not be able to actually create any scans. So I wanted to give you something in the app that you could play around with, even if you can't scan in the app. So we put Ethan, my son Ethan, because he has got a YouTube channel, so trying to promote his channel too. So he comes free with the app. So I told Ethan he's like our Banshee. He's the thing everyone can print out. It comes with everyone who downloads the app gets it, Ethan, and they can print it. But he was very concerned. He didn't want people to be to print him for free. It's like, no, I don't want too many of me out there. Like, not anyone should just be to print.
I have a 3D scanner, but it's right. It's kind of hidden behind my name, but there's a 3D scanner right there, an expensive one, and I haven't had the time or energy to work with it because the software is kind of finicky, and I don't know.
Are you happy with it then, or not?
I mean, I've only had a really good scan from it. Hold on. thingy. I'm gonna log into my thingy first, and I can show you what I scanned. Sign up, log in.
Yeah, that would be great.
Oh, hold on. I should just check my Gmails. It's gonna be faster than remembering my password.
But does the scanner you have, is it completely standalone, or does it like hook? Is it one of those ones where you hook up to your iPad?
Yeah, you have to hook it up to your computer.
Oh, okay. I think that's pretty easy.
That's it. New comment on your thing. Yes. Here we go. Let's see. New group. I'm gonna pop this in a new window. Share screen. Let's see. Share screen. Here we go. Share. Okay, Zach. Let's go, Zach. Are you going faster again, Zach?
No.
You sure about that? You sure you're not doing 500% speed?
No?
What layer are you on?
I'm at the first layer.
That's pretty fast for a first layer.
It is pretty fast for a first layer.
I'm trying here something.
All right.
Well, to be honest, when I was printing PPE stuff like the ear protector thingies and stuff, yeah, there you go. That's my. I scanned that thing.
That looks.
That's not nice.
Yeah.
Wait, so you printed it the same size as the original?
Yeah,
Is that what you did?
that's the original, and
That is really nice quality for scanning something that small.
the Anycubic Predator. Back when my Predator was fully functional.
So is it handheld, or do you does it? You have to
It's
use
stationary.
a turntable.
Hold on. What was the brand?
Okay, so you put on a little turntable. Einscan, yeah. Those are nice for sure.
Einscan, which one is it? The Einscan SE. Yeah, it's one of those stationary turntable ones.
That is.
Look nice.
Yeah, someone did a review on that, like Thomas Landers, or no, Maker's Music, maybe.
They
One of those guys.
what that.
But that is an impressive scanner especially for small things, and in the way that you could scan it and then you could flip the object around and it would.
Yeah, and it would auto align it.
Yeah. Yeah, but you couldn't scan it like a human with that, right? Or could you think you could?
Scan a what?
A human?
It's way too small. It's way too small.
So you couldn't take it off of whatever it's on and walk around.
No. They got a separate line of products for that.
Right.
But what I'm going to maybe use it for is let's see. Where are the pictures? I took pictures.
But I definitely think there's a use for both. You want one small like that you can scan small things.
Okay.
And you also want
Do any of you know what that thing is?
I did see that today passing by on Twitter.
That is a vintage Pez gun. It shoots Pez guns, candy. Very rare to find, and a friend of mine just shipped it to me. It's like, okay, it might not survive it, but if you could open it up and 3D scan it, so we can copy its internals and how it works, and then we can change the model a bit, and then sell it. I'm like, okay, yeah. I mean, you can't really see it. We can see it fly out, but it does actually work. I don't understand why you would want to shoot hard candy at people.
Hey, it's a sweet surprise.
But he also sent me this mannequin toy thing. This apparently is also super ancient. He told me that it's so old that if you try to put it together, it might just break into pieces. He's like, why don't we scan that too? I'm like, sure. So he sent me this like 3-kilogram box from the US filled with those things and like pest candy and plushies for Michael. And somehow I didn't have to pay import fees on anything.
Nice.
I mean, Zach, how extreme our customs are. Somehow customs didn't ask me about this 3-kilogram box out of the USA, but when I get a little envelope with like a $20 thing, they're like, sir, can we see your invoice for this?
Double standards.
Maybe they know you didn't buy it, right? There was no invoice.
It doesn't matter if you bought it or not. Like Tom Salamander, or Thomas Salamander. I call him Salamander because I can't be bothered remembering his name. Well, like he got that one random printer shipped to him. He didn't ask for it; they just shipped him a printer, and he had to pay import fees and crap on it, even though he did not buy it. It doesn't matter if you bought it or not. They're like, you have to pay the imports. It's like, but I didn't buy it. Doesn't matter. We have an invoice. This is the value. You need to pay this.
What happens if you don't pay? You just say, take it back.
Well, that's the problem now with COVID. They just leave it on the porch, and you can't deny the package because.
Right.
I mean, I got a package from the UK. I bought freaking belt for the iFactory new Gates belts, and it was like €15 and then like €5-6 shipping. FedEx sent me invoice for €15 import fees from the UK.
Unbelievable.
They're asking like, no, I think it's like 20 that FedEx is asking me to pay. Just like, oh, this is the customs and this is the amount you need to pay us for making sure that your package arrives on time by prepaying customs. So you need to pay us for that thing and our administration. Like, I didn't ask you guys to pay my customs. I would have been fine if the Belgian customs was like, hey, you need to pay up. It would have been cheaper than going to FedEx.
So I'm gonna take off. I'm probably not gonna be able to join this stream, but I know that Jerry, 3D printing and painting's got his stream going now, where he and Tripod and Sam Prentice are doing the droid thing.
Yeah, but I also was going to end this live stream because I don't want to make it so long as I normally would do.
Yeah, Zach and his stupid long live streams.
Yeah, just add another 2 hours.
Right.
No,
okay,
the printer's printing. I said it that I wanted to get it up and printing. I got some decent print out of it, and that one is for on Twitter tomorrow morning.
Yeah. So, what brand is that? Are you gonna do a review on it or anything?
Yeah, but I do want to do a review about it when I get a decent print out of it. I'm not going to recommend a printer which is crap and it's the user error, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's been fun hanging out, Zach. Glad you joined us, Belgian.
Bye-bye.
If you can stay and hang out for a little bit, Davey, then I'm going to end the live stream. Everybody who joined the live stream, thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. Also, Ethan's dad, he also is on Twitter. Davey, the 3D Printing Belgium. Follow him on Twitter as well. And I'll see you next time. Hey, bye-bye.
Cheers.
Just wait a second.